Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Section 6 Media Day here at the brand new Highmark Stadium. I'm Frank Wolf, joined by Tom Prince. Tim Gardner producing today. This awesome broadcast. Finally, the Buffalo Bills have allowed Section 6 back into the building. And Tom, it's been a long off season. This kind of kicks things off for the 2026 season. Half a dozen teams are here right now from Section 6 going through Highmark. They're going through the brand new locker room, media center, and other parts of the stadium. And we got here, 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning, setting this up, and finally, we're live.
Yeah, and this is unbelievable. Just the sight of everything where you walk around here is just, it really is. It's breathtaking in some of the areas that I've been at.
Yeah, so we're going to kick things off first with South Park. Coach Tim Delaney is here. Class B, Tim Delaney, South Park.
Class A.
Class A, South Park, Tim Delaney. He's moving up and down. I don't know if he likes this Class A move, but we'll find out real quick. Coach, pleasure to have you in the building again. You won a Section 6 championship across the street one time, didn't you not?
A couple of them.
Okay.
A few.
All right. Well, you won a state championship, too,
Yeah.
after winning at Section 6 here at the old Highmark Stadium. Thanks for joining us. Tell us about your off-season. I know you did a lot of work with the High School Coaches Association and whatnot, but you're here at the brand new stadium.
It's just a pleasure that the Bills were able to bring out everybody and get a sneak peek behind the curtain here, especially early on. Really thrilled for the kids and everybody involved and just the community. And hopefully someday we'll get back here playing games. But that's down the line obviously. But really excited about it. Our off season's gone well. A lot of young kids. We're only going to have about 5 seniors on the team, and most likely only 1 starter of the seniors. We had a really young team last year, so we started a lot of freshmen and sophomores. So hopefully we're going to see some fruits of that labor and those growing pains from last year into this year. We do go back up to A. We were in B for the 3 seasons, but we've predominantly been an A school. So we're just back to playing teams that we had played in the past. And just excited to get the season rolling on Monday and really get it going. We do our spring and summer stuff that feels like football, but now it's go time.
Well, I know we didn't have a lot of time to talk to you here today. You're excited about the season. We want to bring a couple of your players on here to get the stream going, but you look good.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
How was your Cortland trip, by the way, with the team?
We competed. Some young, and we rotated some quarterbacks, and now we kind of feel like we know where we're at, but it was a great day. It's always a great day. Get the linemen out there, doing a lineman challenge. It's a good team building activity, and the State Coaches Association does such a great job with not only the coaches clinic for the adults and the coaches, but then for the kids to have that 7-on-7, and we have the girls flag on Friday, and then the boys 7-on-7 and lineman challenge on Saturday. And I think we represent 80 to 90 teams across the state get represented between those 2 events. So.
Well, it's good having you on. We're going to bring a couple of your players on just a second. Take a very quick break here at WNYAthletics. Just a quick break. We'll be back. Before you know it, we're going to have a couple of players from South Park joining us.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
For an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs, more information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
Back at Section 6 Media Day at the brand new Highmark Stadium. Tom Prince and Frank Wolf live on the scene here for the first time in the stadium. We got Naz Spearson and DJ Washington from South Park. Naz is a senior wide receiver D-back, and DJ is a returning junior linebacker, tight end, and wide receiver. Guys, saw you guys down at Cortland, some of you guys down at Cortland. Other than participating in that 7-on-7 down there in the lineman challenge and all that, what else did you guys do in this offseason? I'll start with you, Naz. Tell us about your offseason, how you prepared for this 2026 campaign.
We've been working as a team. We're a young team, so It's difficult sometimes, but we've been working.
Young team, but a lot of talent, a lot of athleticism.
Yes.
Do you guys, does Coach Dillon ever talk to you guys about the history of South Park? Because you guys, before your time, 5-6 years ago, you guys were not even that long time. You guys were dominating Section 6 in Class A. You went down to B. You're back up in A. You guys are a Buffalo public school. You got to hear it from McKinley and the other Buffalo public schools about the talent in Buffalo.
Yes.
We got to start seeing a little bit more of that at South Park. Are you seeing that out of your teammates, that this is a team that's got some skill behind it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
DJ, where would you say you fit best into this offense and defensively? What do you want to see out of yourself and your team?
Me as myself fit in the defensive scheme. I think I fit most. Definitely good in the run game. You know, for last year in the season, I was playing outside linebacker. You know, I feel like I made a good impact containing that outside, stopping the run game, also coveraging. And I think me being as versatile as I am, I could fit in other positions, especially me and being on the other side of the ball, which is offense, you know, especially me being at the tight end spot. I feel like I fit most, you know, my catching ability, my route running ability, you know, me being physical as a player. And I feel like I put in the work for me to be in those both sides of the ball. So that's basically, you know.
And is it your brother is the quarterback, I hear?
No.
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 Your brother's the quarterback?
Yes.
Okay. Have you caught balls from him before?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I love the way he throws. You know, it's very accurate. Yeah.
Very good.
Naz, you are one of 5 seniors on this team. You should be the only starter, it looks like, that's going to be a senior out there. So that has to come with leadership.
Yes.
Talk about what you've got to do from a leadership standpoint, because this is such a young team. What are you doing as a leader for them?
Push everybody to be on track. Keep everybody head straight, because it could get crazy sometimes. Be a good leader for sure. That's it for real.
How do you do it, though?
Like, are you more of a quiet leader, show by example, or do you get in?
I show
have
by
to wait
example, yeah.
Okay.
I just show and show out. Show up and show out, sorry.
You guys don't have the bells and whistles at Southern Park like some of these other schools have, like where you practice. You don't practice in a stadium,
No.
you know, at the bleachers. You guys do it the hard way. You
Yes.
guys really have to. You guys use that as motivation when it comes to a Friday night game or Saturday. Like, hey,
Yes.
this team we're about to play, they got all the bells and whistles. They got the cute jerseys, all the cheerleaders, this and that. We might not have everything they have. So you kind of boil that up and let it show.
Yes. We let it steam.
Yeah.
Fight. That's it.
Well, we wish you guys the best of luck this season. Do you know who you open up against?
Lockport.
Lockport.
Okay.
Lockport. Yes, sir.
It was a pretty good test as a team that was at the Highmark not too long ago. so
Absolutely.
Good luck to you guys this season.
Before we go, I want one question. DJ, I'm going to just throw one quick question at you, okay? This conference is loaded this year because it is most of the teams that used to be double A's.
Absolutely.
Lockport being one of them, right?
Absolutely.
Orchard Park, Williamsville North is loaded. Tell me how you're going to be prepared for that.
Man, we working. You know, we have guys sitting in the weight room. You know, we're practicing. I feel like coming from my standard point, you know, scrimmages, you know, we scrimmage against McKinley, we scrimmage in Cortland against a lot of good teams, you know, and I feel like the things that we showed on the field, we definitely have a lot more of improvement, and I feel like since we went against them teams, it showed us how much work we have to put in, and, you know, we're very driven, you know, especially for Saturday night's game on the 5th. We definitely ready for that.
That's awesome. Hey,
Yes,
listen, I wish you guys nothing but success. I can't wait to see it out on the field. Hopefully I'll be talking to you guys in a post-game when it's all over.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We'll take another quick break. We'll be back on WNYAthletics here at Section 6 Highmark Media Day.
raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Seek your next adventure. Make your next memory. Explore your next connection. What will you do next?
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
For an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs, more information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
Welcome back to Section 6 Media Day here at Highmark Stadium. Frank Wolf joined by Tom Prince. We just heard from South Park. We're going to hear from another one of those BPS schools, Hutch Tech, the Engineers, Class AA. We got Aiden Gonzalez, this young man, a senior. He's an athlete, according to his coach, Micah Harris. Micah back with the headset on, calling the plays. You are one of the tougher coaches to play for, I will say. I watch you on the sideline. You are very demanding.
In this sport, you got to be, right? It's a violent sport. We want to protect kids, and my Marine Corps background, the Marines are demanding on their people. I'm demanding on my people, and I'm going to continue to be that way until we become successful, and even after.
What's your biggest challenge as the head coach of this team?
Really, I think a lot of people don't see is the fact that we have so many schools attached to us, so it's really hard to have a relationship with all students like you want to. I work in a different school from where I coach at. Luckily, guys like Aiden, he's been with me since his freshman year, so I got a good relationship with him. And it's just kind of like building these relationships with these kids at other schools other than just Hutch Tech. That's really the biggest challenge. We are a criterion school. I have 3 criterion schools, so you got to take a test to get in any one of our schools to play for us. So that's a challenge within itself, because not a lot of athletes are trying to get into criterion schools, But it's cool, because one thing I can say every year that I'm very extremely proud of is the fact that we have a 100% graduation rate from out of our program. We got kids going to college, going to the military. Those are my criterion. Winning is not everything, right? It's a lot, but it's not everything. We'd rather you win in life. So.
Good. It's good to hear that. And Aiden, 4 years player on this team. Have you started all 4 years?
I didn't start. I have been second string, but looking forward to starting this year.
Aiden, you're in a tough division. You know that, right? You're going to see some of the top defenses in Western New York that you're going to go against.
Yes, sir.
How do you guys prepare for that?
We've just been putting the hard work in and sweating 4 days out of the week. We're going to continue doing this until the first game, September 3rd at 7 o'clock at Orchard Park.
September 4th.
Yeah,
and that's how ready he is. He might be there on Thursday.
Right. And not only that, you get Orchard Park, who's not even in the division this year, which is still another big game for you guys.
Yes, sir.
So you're the leader. You're the guy.
Yes, sir.
Who do you lean on? Who are some of those other guys that the Engineers we got to know about?
I lean on my my line, my whole team actually. Try our best and just succeed. Try and work hard.
I know he was going to say that. He wasn't going to say himself or give any particular names, because we try to get away from that, the individual, because it's not an individual sport. So we know that football is the ultimate team sport. We want to play it like it's the ultimate team sport, right? Everyone needs each other. So I knew he was going to say that, being humble, but good. I'm actually glad he said that, honestly.
Well, we wish you guys the best of luck this season. It's going to be tough, as you guys know it, but Micah, you're the man for the job over there. And how many years have you been the actual head coach? Is this your 5th or 6th season?
I'm going into my 5th season. It's been a struggle. I come from programs where we win a lot on the field, not necessarily in the classroom, right? And it's a struggle to get the win on the field right now, but we in AA, so of course it's going to be a struggle. It's the toughest class in New York State, so of course it's going to be a struggle. But we win in the classroom all the time. We winning on a just in civilian life, right? That's what we look for. Winning to come eventually. It's going to come eventually, but as long as our guys they keep on graduating at a high level and getting up out of here and going to the military and coming back, and that's the win for me. That's all I can ask for. The wins will come. We see every year we've gotten better. I mean, I know the record doesn't show it, but we've been more competitive. We've been even in AA, we've been more competitive. It ain't, except for schools like Bennett, but it ain't been 60-something nothing losses anymore like in previous years. So, as long as we just keep on taking 1 inch forward, no steps backwards, we're progressing, and I see that as wins. Right? Of course, you get tired of small wins, but if that's the only wins you can get, that's what you take.
Sounds good. Hey, Micah, thank you for joining us at 8, and wish you guys the best of luck this season. We're going to stay right here. They're going to step off. Tom and I are going to continue talking about some of these teams. I'm not sure who's coming in next. It might be Lackawanna, Lancaster. We got a bunch of them. Jay Sirianni, maybe. Jay Sirianni's here, the chairman. He's going to talk to us. Wow. Anyways, Tom, this off season, there's been a number of changes already. Got new head coaches showing up.
Yep.
Coaches that were in other programs are now back working with other ones. Like I saw Mark Benton here. Mark Benton was with Cattaraugus Little Valley the last couple of years. Now he's with Springville. Now, he did say the numbers were down a little bit there this year. He doesn't know exactly how many he has coming in. I think he said low 20s, maybe 24, 25. But he did say that, like, the JV program, the modified program is very strong. So that's encouraging to see. But you're going to see coaches coming in, move around quite a bit. So, but Mark Benton, seeing him at Springville, we knew that the change had made.
Right.
But yeah, that's one of those changes that it's just crazy.
No doubt. Not only that, and the teams changing conferences this year. There is a lot of movement within conferences.
Yeah. I mean, you go down, AA, Niagara Falls, Lancaster, Jamestown, Lockport, Bennett, Hutch Tech, Health Sciences. Glaring right at me here is obviously Health Sciences finally gets that bump. This is where I believe that's where they belong. Orchard Park down to A at 1019. I mean, they're just, Lockport's 1025. What are we talking, 6 students there? Orchard Park, I'm sure they're happy to be in A, but they're a AA school.
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
a AA football program anyway, you slice
But
it.
if you look at, so's Clarence, so's Will
Frontier.
North, right? So's West Seneca. I mean, you can go up and down.
Yeah, so things are rapidly changing as they usually do here in New York State high school football. We're going to bring Jay Sirianni in, the football chairman of Section 6, who's heavily involved with putting this media day together, getting all the teams here and everyone, registered and doing a pretty good job. Jay Sirianni, how are you, sir?
I'm great, man. This is big time. Look at this chair that I'm sitting in here. I mean, this is like a gamer chair. Like, you guys win big time today.
It took 4 of us to move it there.
All right.
So we're going to need 4 of us, maybe 5 to put it back where it goes. I don't even know where we got that from. That might be Terry Pagula's chair.
Oh, great. We're not going to be invited back next year.
We ruined it. But anyways, hey, Coach, long off season, but there's 2 questions I wanted to ask you, and I don't know if you're going to answer them both, but I'm going to try anyways. Do you enjoy being the chairman more, or did you enjoy being a head football coach more?
And
which one's harder? Which one's tougher?
That's a really good question. Listen, being a high school football coach is awesome, right? I mean, what you get to experience as a coach, not just from the coaching aspect of it, not just from the competition, but from what you're instilling in these young men and bringing them together and getting to play as a team and building those lifelong memories and experiences. It's just great. It's great. Like you have a different relationship with the guys that you coach. I stopped coaching because I put so much time and effort into it, and there was no off season, and my kids were starting to get to that age where, the moment, and I can remember it. It was a Saturday morning. I was at a 7-on-7 at Jamestown, at Strider Field, and I was missing my daughter's 6U soccer game, and I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing? Right? I mean, and I get it. Like everybody, I'm no different than any other high school coach. But that's when I made the decision. We had a good run. I'm okay, and I'm going to spend some time with my family. And so I definitely do miss that. There's a lot of things I don't miss. I'm not going to get into that, but I do miss those certain parts of coaching. Being the chairman, it's kind of like going from being a teacher to a principal, basically. So you went from, being in the classroom in front of kids to now the administrator. I love teaching. I would never be a principal because I love being in a classroom, but this job's a little bit different because it's being the principal of football, right? I mean, how awesome is that? There's some pains that go with it. There's some things that are tough. The schedule is never easy. But again, with events like this, the sectional championships, to see the opportunities that all these student athletes get, it's pretty amazing. And it keeps me, involved in high school football, high school sports, and you have different connections with people in different ways when you do this job.
Jay, obviously your brother, everybody knows, is also an NFL coach out there.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mike. Mike is the head coach at Washington and Jefferson College.
And as well, right?
Yeah, the other one.
So
yeah,
you got two guys that are out there, big-time coaches. Do you ever get a chance to also talk to them at all, be able to get your opinion on things? Do you see things that you could say is where you'd make a phone call and be able to say is, hey, listen, this is something I also saw as a coach?
I'm not calling and offering that. My brothers are pretty good at what they do.
Oh, no doubt.
But we do definitely talk. And it is interesting. Sometimes Nick does reach out to me and say, all right, hey, how would you handle this situation with a high school player? And I know that sounds crazy, right? But football is about connecting, right? So it's about connecting with whether you're, a youth football coach or an NFL coach. You're trying to connect with players because they want to know that you care. So, I mean, coaching's coaching at whatever level. So it's interesting. He does ask those questions at times. I don't ever get into X's and O's and things with that. I ask him questions because I do. I see what they do, and, they do things in certain, why did you do this at the 2-minute mark or something like that? And listen, I know that we as fans sit back and we're like, oh, those guys know what they're doing. Everything is well thought out. They have a plan going in, and every time I ask him, he's got an answer.
Have you applied for Nick's bodyguard?
Dom does a really good job.
I know, but if he wanted to substitute 1 week, bring you in. You look a little bit more intimidating.
I don't think. No, Dom,
I think he looks a little more intimidating.
I don't think I can do what Dom does.
You don't think?
No.
I don't know if many people can do what he does.
I don't know, Jay, you look a little more intimidating.
And what's funny about Dom is Dom knows everybody too. So I mean,
that job's out of the question.
Probably. But listen, Frank, I have about 4 years until I retire from teaching. Okay. And I'm what do? I got to do something. I think I would still, do this job as chairman. And I don't know if I'm going to retire from teaching in 4 years, but I can. I don't know. Maybe I go, work with Nick or Mike or whatever.
Well, your wife needs help on the basketball court, no? You're doing a pretty decent job there, I would say.
She's
doing a great job. You're doing okay.
I would say, because people ask, you guys asked about Nick, as a coach, but Kay might be the best coach in the family. What she does with the girls' basketball, I mean, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
And she tells me about it all the time, how good she is, as I'm her assistant coach, yeah.
All right, Jay, you did a fine job. You're doing a great job, Chairman. I know Ken Stolt is still here.
Yeah.
He's still...
He's right behind you, actually. It's funny. He's right there. Yeah, Ken's still involved. He's trying to get out, and I keep pulling him back in.
Are you? I got to ask. I hate to put you on the spot, but
you always do. But go ahead.
Dick Gallagher Kickoff Classic.
Yep.
It'd be tough not to have you there for at least one of those days. I know you have a son playing, and you got other obligations, but we would love to have you there if you could find time to come up for one of the 4 games. We'd love to have you there.
Saturday's a possibility. You know, we play Friday night. Southwestern plays Friday night, and I'd have to look and see what the volleyball schedule is.
I know you had a good relationship with the late great Dick Gallagher.
Yes, he was a good man. Did so much for high school football, all high school sports, but high school football in particular. That it's pretty awesome that you guys are doing that in his honor.
Yeah, we're excited about it, and we'd love to have you there if you can get up there.
I will come up if you have a chair this comfortable that I can say. You going to smuggle this out of here today?
I don't know. There's a lot of stairs between here and the parking lot.
You might get into the elevator with this thing.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. I know you got to get out there and make the rounds and the appearances and all. You're in high demand today.
I'm trying to move around a lot.
We're going to let you do that. Jay, thank you very much for your time.
I appreciate you guys. You guys do great.
Thank you very much.
All right,
I appreciate
it.
Jay, he's a Section 6 Hall of Famer, soon to be New York State Public High School Hall of Famer somewhere. At some point, we got to get him down there. I believe we're bringing Lackawanna in. Marcus Harris. Did I get that right this time?
Oh, Rivers.
Marcus Rivers. I called you Marcus Harris.
That's all right.
I love you.
What's up, buddy? All right, Marcus. Marcus slowly but surely joining us on the Highmark Stadium Section 6 Football Media Day. Marcus Rivers. When you're not kicking ass on the football field as a coach, you're protecting the people of Lackawanna.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You worked last night?
No, I'm off.
Thank God. I always worry about you, man. I say a prayer for you every night because I know you're a good guy and you're law enforcement.
Yes.
So I want to make sure that you know that everybody here backs the blue. And we
Appreciate it.
We appreciate everything that you do out there.
All right, thank you.
Now, Lackawanna Steelers.
Yes,
Who's
sir.
this big beast you brought, number 3?
He's trying to make a name for himself, trying to get his father's shadow. This is
Yes,
Kobe
sir.
Underwood.
Oh.
Curtis Underwood's son.
Okay. Curtis had a very successful Section 6 career.
Yes, sir.
I might add, yeah. Does he still rub it in? I mean,
Yeah, he does a lot. Whenever I'm at his house and stuff, he likes to talk about it. So I just like to take it all in and take any advice I can.
Okay. Marcus, this year is going to be a little different.
A lot different.
Yeah. Do you want to start breaking it down a little bit for us?
Well, first of all, we might have 8 away games because we're trying to figure.
Got a call last night.
Yes.
Got a call
So we're
last
trying
night
to
about
get
that.
our stadium all set and go. We're finding ways to practice. Like I said, administrative doing a great job getting us situated with that. Just working hard and having new faces is going to be it's going to test how well of a coach I am this year. I'm just hoping that these guys buy into us and understand what's the goal.
Do you have more size or more skill, would you say, or is it a pretty
We have
balance?
I'll say we have about 50 kids that's coming out. I appreciate all of them coming out. It's just more of teaching. A lot of these guys are super strong, but they don't know football. You know, a lot of guys play flag football. They don't do little loop. So then as soon as they get to high school, it's like we got to teach them the game. But like I said, the sky's the limit with this group. Like I said, we have a lot of guys who contribute a little bit, wasn't really starters, but they have grown. And like I said, the weight program over the summer, they have really bought in.
How many of these guys are coming back from last year's epic run through Section 6 and then to the Far West Regionals? How many guys you have coming back that got on the field and contributed?
Okay, so I'll say that contribute. We got 3 returning starters on offense, 3 returning on defense, but we had guys who played, were sprinkled in and out throughout. So we probably got a handful, probably 8, 10. But like I said, we look really good. Even with the new guys coming along, they understand what's at stake.
Coach, I actually think your coaching job last year may have been the best that you've coached so far. Remember, people didn't give you a chance in the beginning of the year. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then look at what you took that team where you said you lost too much. You lost all Western New York players clear across the way.
Yes.
So we know what you're capable of doing
Right.
as a coach. So talk about how you're going to carry last year into this year.
Well, like I always tell these guys, whatever success we have goes to the seniors. It's not about the juniors, sophomores, or whoever contributes. That's the seniors' legacy. What is your legacy going to be? So I just want our kids to understand that you have to work hard, and every year you try to improve. Don't get too complacent, because a lot of the times our kids get on that high and think like, oh, we won last year, we're going to win again. That's not how it works. So just humbling our kids every day and letting them understand, like, listen, football is not for the faint-hearted. So
no doubt. Coach said when he first sat down that you're trying to make a name for yourself is exactly what he said. How do you do that?
By staying disciplined, continue to work hard, allowing me and my team to just to build that connection, just wanting to go far with them, wanting to see them do good as well.
What positions will you be playing out there on the field this year?
I'll be playing wide receiver and linebacker this year.
Okay.
Yes,
So right now, you know, you're going to make a big choice on either side of the ball. What to you, to ask everybody that's out there, what is going to be the position that you'll probably be more known for? The wide receiver one or the linebacker
wide receiver,
one?
of course.
Okay. So talk about the quarterback then that's coming for Lackawanna, because we've seen multiple quarterbacks play down there. Talk about the quarterback play.
We got a couple quarterbacks lined up. For example, we got Adrian Garcia. We have Nazir. Both really good quarterbacks, but they just have to stay disciplined and continue to work hard. And we'll just see where the season takes us. Whoever starts.
There you go.
Well, hey, listen, you guys. You got the blueprint, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
You got the blueprint. You showed them. You should have a good season. I honestly think that after listening to you and seeing how well you guys did last year,
Right.
I think any team in B that thinks you guys are not the same team you were a year ago, 2 years ago,
Right.
is going to be in for a rude awakening.
Right.
So.
Well, that's what you want. You want to be an underdog because I feel like it brings that edge, that dog in you. Because like I said, if everyone's pumping our kids up in this new age of microwave, they think, if they think I'm a god, I'm a god. I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. But I want our guys to understand, like, you guys are on the bottom. You got to build yourself up.
You're going to have a target on your back.
Yes,
Everyone
sir.
knows you're the Section 6 champion.
Of
They're
course.
coming for you, so you got to be ready for that.
Yes.
You got to stay prepared, stay disciplined. That's all we can
Coming.
do.
Yep. All right. Thank you guys very much. Best of
All
luck
right,
to you
thank you
guys
so
regular
much.
season.
Thank you.
We're going to stick right here. We got some more guests moving in and out as the day goes along. That was a team with almost without a home at the moment. Lackawanna, their field won't be ready for the first 2 weeks. So their first game, I think, is against not Dunkirk.
McKinley.
Is it McKinley? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's going to be interesting to find out where they play. There's rumors it could be at ECC, it could be at St. Francis. We're not sure. But they'll find a home for it. We're going to have Ty Parker, who really needs no introduction to Section 6 football, high school football in general. But Ty Parker, they're going to have their hands full this year as they get moved into AA. But I think they're ready for that competition, Tom. They've been around for so long. They've played the biggest and best teams in Western New York. Actually, I don't know if they've ever played St. Francis before. I'm going to have to ask Coach if they've ever played.
Yeah, I did a couple of years ago.
Did they? You did?
Mm-hmm.
You did? Okay. We know they played. Okay, so they played
Canisius.
Canisius. They played Joe's, Franny's, and then the other schools.
Bennett.
Bennett.
But,
Oh,
yeah.
you're going to play Bennett this year too.
Yeah, we played them, but we played all those
Yes,
guys.
yes.
But listen, this is the one man in Western New York absolutely fearless when he comes to his schedule. And it doesn't matter whether it's football or basketball. You know he'll take on anybody at any time because that's how he believes he's going to advance into the playoffs and hopefully go for a championship.
Absolutely.
Coach, you want to be in AA. You're one of those guys that embrace competition. You take your basketball program all over the country. You've won big all over. You've won in Vegas with that basketball team. I know you had a lot of success. Are you just chomping at the bit to get a chance to show everybody on the state level that this is a team that can compete at the highest level in New York State?
Absolutely, and that's my mindset. You know, in athletics, you know, and a big part of it is I want our guys to get recruited. You know, you got to play against the top tier teams so the college coach can get the fair evaluation of the players. You know, I done sent film out previous years to coaches, and you know they was questioning the type of teams we was playing. You know, so that helped me engage on what we need to do. And just me being a competitor myself, you know what I mean? For me to be the best, you got to play the best.
You played at a high level.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I played at Charleston Southern University, Division I AA at that time. This is when UB was it was when they had the Division I AA. And I was always just raised to compete, even from a youth football level. You know, you always want to play the best teams. So I just want to give our kids that mindset. You know, whatever we do, whatever sport it is, it could be volleyball. Whatever sport it is, you want to be the best. And the only way to build confidence and build your self-esteem is to play against top-level competition. Because when you get to college, you got to compete. It's going to be 7 to 10 guys at that position, and you got to be able to compete at a high level if you want to get on the field.
Now, last year, you guys might have had the best running tandem in Western New York, maybe the state. Both those guys have graduated.
Yes.
What is going to be the new look for health sciences, would you say? Can you tell us today
Well,
that
the way our line is
like?
built this year, I feel like we have a real strong line that's led by Tyjon Moy, offense and defensive line. We got Christian, our center, Christian Stewart. He does a great job on the line. Jihad Marshall. So up front is where we're going to win at. You know, so I feel like we got some running backs, Arion Stevenson. We got Arion Rhodes. It's funny they got the same name. And then we got Murray Ridgeway. Those are the three backs. Murray was first team Western New York linebacker last year. He played H-back for us. But, you know, he going to take some bulk of the carries out of the backfield. And then we have T.J. Shuford, Terrence Shuford, who transferred from Canisius.
Did he have a brother, too, that ever came through your program?
Yes, Jeremiah Shuford.
Yeah.
He was first team last year.
Okay.
He was first team last year. I got a great relationship with their family. Me and their grandfather, Shaiton Shuford, we ran youth football program together. You know, so the history, and we grew up together in the same neighborhood. So the history of our families, you know, go way back. Yeah, so I think our running back core is pretty good, but Arnett Williams is going to stretch the field. He's going to open the field. We got some good pieces. So I think right now is the right time for us to be in AA with the team that we have this year with our roster.
Well, Coach, I got to thank you personally. You did not have to take that game against Canisius to open up the season, the Dick Gallagher Classic. I want to thank you very much for doing that.
No, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity.
Well, it's a game that a lot of people in West New York have wanted to see. We're going to see you guys play Bennett in the season. Now you're in AA. But I think a lot of people really wanted to see you guys play like a Canisius or St. Francis.
Well, I wanted to play Canisius because we played Canisius back when we first started the 2-3 years in our program, and they gave us a beating. You know, we took a licking, but I didn't have a problem with it because it made us better.
You guys were a lot better.
It made us a lot better.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Canisius. You know, they got a good program, good coaching staff. They always did. You know, but I look forward to playing them, and I've been waiting to play them. You know, since then. I've been waiting to play Bennett as well. You know, I want to play the top competition. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
You know, so I just want to get an opportunity, and I love the game. I got passion for the game. You know, I think it's big for football in Western New York also to play. The top teams in Western New York need to play each other.
Would you say you're a different coach now than when you first started coaching high school football with the Health Sciences Maritime team when you started? Are you a different coach than you were then? And talk about the difference in talent between those first couple years and now that you've had that program. Has it been 8 years?
9
years?
Yes.
How much different is the program from then now?
First answer is yes, I think I have became better as a coach, but I got to give a lot of credit to my coaching staff.
You got a huge staff.
Yes, I coach basketball. I got an AAU travel basketball team. I got youth football.
Flag football?
Girls flag football. So I'm in a lot of different things. So I got to give a lot of credit to my coaching staff because it's a lot of times I can't be there because of the other obligations that I have. You know, and Shaquille Dudley, Tyjon Moy, Marcus Cotton, Louis Bell, they does a great job with our guys. Walt Williams, we have a star-studded coaching staff, and I think with the type of players that we got, because we have some elite level players. And I think the guys that we had in the beginning, we started out slow. Our first year we went 2-8, but all those guys was freshmen and sophomores. Addison Copeland, Makai Bridgers, and those guys. Trench Trophy, my guy, Tarian Vernon. You know, those guys was like the platform. They built the program. Yeah. And then when you get guys like Tyjon Moy, Kayvon Pitts, Kevin Guy, you know, it's a brother guys, Antoine Caesar, Montrese Webster, you know, the program recruits itself.
Yes.
You know, when you got success and you put the work in, other football players, other athletes want to be a part of that.
They flock to it.
Yeah, they flock to it, you know. So I've just been blessed to have the type of talent that we had when we started out, and I think that was a growing pain for us. And I told our guys we was young, and I knew we was going to be really good because I knew the type of guys that I had. And I knew the work ethic that they had in practice. You know, so they was the stepping stone for these guys. And I always tell the guys that came now who the guys was who paved the way for them. You know, we got a Hall of Fame. We just started a couple years ago, so the guys can get an understanding of the guys that they seen that came through the program to help build it. I tell them, you can't just come in and put the jersey on and think you're going to win. You know, you got to put the work in. You got to put the work in, you know, and the work shows. You know, we don't just come out there and play with talent. We do off-season workouts. Our program is like a 10-month, 11-month program, you know, because we work out. We got strength conditioning programs. And we come a long way from when we started. We didn't have those things in the beginning. So I think it was a culture shift in our program, and I got to give a lot of credit to Shaquille Dudley because he brought that dynamic, you know, and my other coaches, you know, Tyjon Moy right here, you know, I've got other coaches. He do track, girls flag football, boys football right here. My coach right here, Tyjon Moore. He do a lot. We got Roshan Perry, who does a lot. Track, the guys that I brought in are multi-sport coaches.
Okay.
And I want to bring in the right guys to be able to coach the type of talent that we have. And I'm extremely proud of our guys, and I'm excited about what we're doing with our program, and especially going into AA. I think this year we're going to make some noise, and I want to be able to show that we can compete at the highest level in Western New York.
I think you did this for me because you know how much I love the linemen right
Absolutely,
now. So listen, the biggest difference that you're going to see as you've gone from class to class is the trenches. There's no doubt. This is where every team is going to bring the trenches and bring it. Talk about how you're going to get ready and how you're ready for what you're about to see this season.
Moving up to AA, I feel like we're more prepared. Our line is more prepared. We've been in the weight room a lot thanks to Coach Marcus and our strength and conditioning coaches. I feel like as a leader, I prepare my line every day. I work them hard. They be trying to miss practice. We pull up on them, make sure they come to practice, staying consistent with preparation.
Nice. And then talk about right now just the line, the way it looks like. Coach said that's going to be a strength this year. Why is it going to be a strength? What have you been seeing so far in practice?
I've been seeing consistency in our young guys, keeping our seniors, keeping our young guys working in the weight room. And I feel like, we have our same line from last year, just without Quincy Patterson because he graduated.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Krishawn Stewart, Jahad Marshall, and Kendall Dudley, we've been putting that work in because last year we lost at the Ralph, and we don't want to see that again.
All right, guys. Well, Health Sciences, you guys open up the season against Canisius on September 5th at the new ECC North. That's going to be that's a main event, man.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Yes. I look forward to it. And I appreciate you guys for everything you do, the way you cover our program, the way you cover all the Western New York students. I just appreciate you guys, man, for giving us a platform and exposure because we don't get that exposure in Buffalo like we're supposed to. And you guys put us on a platform to be able to be exposed outside of Western New York with the things that you do. So I just want to tell you guys thank you, and I appreciate everything y'all do as well.
Thank you very much, Coach. You do a great job, stand-up guy, and good luck to you and the guys out there at Health Sciences. Get ready to go. And I don't know how many we got you at least 3 times this year. I think we got Health Science on 3 streams.
Yeah, we got some big games coming. We got Lick all in a row, not in any order, but we got Canisius, Bennett, Lancaster, Jamestown, and Steubenville.
Yeah, Steubenville game. That's one we're going to keep our eyes on too. That's a wake-up call right there. Yeah. But good luck to you guys this season.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate you.
That's Health Sciences, Ty Parker, and he brought probably the biggest, baddest lineman he could find in Western New York. So we're going to be talking a lot about those guys this year. Health Science, man, they're ready for AA. I mean, they're a AA school. Any way you slice it, AA talent, AA players. And now they got the AA schedule. So we've got Bennett's coming in. Oh, my God, this dude's a monster. Lonnie Todd is coming in. Lonnie Todd is here. Did McDuffie call it sick? Okay. With his son? Oh. All right, so we got Lonnie Todd, assistant coach of Bennett, and oh, my God, who is this monstrosity you brought into us?
This is King Tillman, Nasir Tillman here today.
I've heard of this guy. Did you bring Hargrove with you?
Yeah, Hargrove's here.
Which one's Hargrove? Hargrove, come on over here, my man, just for real quick. Hargrove, I got something for you, man. Hang on.
Oh, Jason got something. Jason, you got something.
I got to get Coach McDuffie off my back.
Make sure you sit up.
I got to get Coach McDuffie off my back. This dude here, Bennett Tigers, Jason Hargrove, high school football, Western New York last year. You're one of the players of the year. Good job.
Congratulations. Good job, Jason.
Took me a while to get that to you. It took us a while.
Well, you know something, Wolf? It ain't how you start. It's how you finish.
Yes.
And that's our motto at Bennett.
So, and this young man that you just gave that award to has been doing it since 8th grade out here at the varsity level. So,
what year is he now?
He's a
senior. Yeah, he's only a junior.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, he literally was making a name for himself in 8th grade. And the last Bennett player I know that did that was sitting over at Syracuse right now as one of the linemen as well. So, listen, Perry did it, improved it, and that young man's doing the same exact thing.
Right. We appreciate that. Jason's put in a lot of work. He's definitely a model student and a model athlete at Lewis J. Bennett. He shows the kids that are in modified or JV what you possibly want to be one day if you stay consistent and disciplined out.
You know the area well because you coach at the youth level too. I seen you out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How are our football numbers? Because I hear, and I'm asking you because you're in that youth mold there. I hear the numbers aren't as good as they used to be.
As
are you
far
concerned
as youth,
at all?
with youth?
Yeah, like are you using, I'm sorry, we're starting to see a trend where more kids are playing the flag as opposed to the tackle. Are you seeing that from where
I am seeing that here and there. Depends. Also, there is a surplus of youth leagues that are out there now.
So maybe that's the.
They're branching off. Everyone's branching off when it possibly used to be like a possible 12 to 15 teams in the league.
Yeah.
You'll have 3 to 4 teams that'll say, hey, look, we may have not liked things that were going on. We're going to go part ways, start a league over here, or there's a new league called the Star League. You got the OACA. You have Western New York Athletics League. Well, not Western New York Athletics, but the Western New York League. They have Pop Warner.
So they're just diluting the talent and the players.
Yeah. Empire League. So that's basically what, and it looks like that because, of course, we're not at the other leagues when we play on Saturday. We only have to show up at our league that we've been consistent or used to the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So.
And you work with Marcus.
Yeah, I've been over at Marcus. I also help out at the Buffalo Wolverines. I help over at NC AAA, North Cheektowaga.
You got a new job, too.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Shout out to Brian and Stratton.
Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you.
I appreciate that. Send me some girls. Send me some young ladies.
Now, this guy right here, man, he looks like he's ready to play tomorrow.
I'm ready.
What have you been doing all offseason besides obviously in the weight room?
Working, staying on the field.
You guys got a big game week 1. St. Francis,
yes, sir.
Open up the season, Dick Gallagher Kickoff Classic. I don't think there's a bigger game in New York State. Definitely not that weekend. Maybe all year. That might be the game until we get to the playoffs.
Definitely.
That game everyone's thinking about. You got to have that game circled and ready to go too. What are you thinking about? What's the chatter like? Because we kind of see chatter online, but we don't really pay too close attention.
I don't pay attention to it.
Good. I like that answer.
I'm just ready to play.
So I really believe that Coach McDuffie has created an atmosphere where your goal every single season is to get a state championship.
Right.
So how's that going to happen this year? How do you guys do that on the field?
Just dominating. Coming out dominating.
But how do you do that? What's going to happen that you could dominate? Do you think it's the trenches? Do you think tell me what do you think's going to be dominating about Bennett this year?
Working together.
What's the secret? What's the strength of your team? Is there one, or is it just that balanced from front to back?
I feel like it's balanced.
Yeah. A lot of two-way starters, though? Like a lot of guys playing defense and offense?
Yeah. D-line, O-line.
Who is the guy in that locker room that we may not have talked a lot about last year that is about to just unload? Is there a guy? Is it you?
I feel like it's me.
Wani, you've got to back this guy up.
Yeah, you definitely
Okay.
can. We feel like our entire team was a very explosive offense, defense, special teams. Can't forget about special teams. That's a very important aspect of the game. As far as a player, a single player this season, no. At Bennett, we don't believe in one player. We have a motto where it's not an I thing, it's a we thing. So collectively, once we are our only competition. That's how we feel.
Okay. It's going to be a good season. You got health sciences in AA, and Orchard Park went down to A, but Lancaster's still there.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, Niagara Falls is going to get it together and start having more athletes come out, and they're tough. I mean, they might not be within a touchdown of you, but they're going to play it tough.
Yes, definitely. Niagara Falls always plays us pretty tough.
Yes.
Niagara Falls has a good program. They have some good talent out there in Niagara Falls. They have a pretty good coaching staff. They always wake up. Usually whenever any team plays Bennett, they wake up.
Yes. Yeah, that's a credit to the coaching staff and the players that have come before you.
Yes.
And Jamestown's going to be ready.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
Jamestown's
going to be
no
ready.
weeks off when you play Jamestown. So
definitely.
Well, we're looking forward to the season. We're looking forward to obviously the first game of the season, 9 o'clock there at UB. What do they call that stadium out there now? Broadview? We got yelled at the other day for mispronouncing it. It's Broadview Stadium.
I think it's Broadview Stadium now, yeah.
We're going to look for it. Coach McDuffie played there,
And that's another thing. We appreciate Coach McDuffie for the standard that he has placed within Bennett and as well as the Western New York region in the last 5 to 6 years. We also want to thank Section 6 for allowing us to be a part of this enormous ordeal that they have with the Dick Gallagher Classic. It's been long overdue. We feel it's been long overdue. Yep. Hopefully this can go on for the next 10 to 20 years to keep exposing our talent.
That's what we're hoping. You know what's pretty cool, though? You're wearing a jersey of a kid right now that just signed a nice long-term contract with the Green Bay Packers. He's also a captain of that team. So, I mean, there's some really good talent that's come out of that school. So maybe you could be the next Isaiah McDuffie. You never know.
Yes,
I
sir.
see a lot of guys on that team that look like Isaiah, that play like Isaiah, and they also now they just got to show that they got the same heart that Isaiah had, and that might be able to carry you to the next level. So good luck to you guys this year. We'll look for
Thank
you.
you.
In St.
very
Francis. That's going to be a freaking game.
Oh, I can't wait.
That's gonna be a
It's
game.
I'm going to tell you right now, when those tickets go on sale, you better grab them, because I'm going to tell you that's going to be a game that will sell out.
It'll be a movie. It'll definitely be a movie.
Definitely
You heard it 4th of July. It's the 4th of September, so it's going to be just like that. Fireworks.
We haven't had that one yet, but that's what I'm going to steal that one.
Fireworks, you got it.
All right,
you got
I
it,
got
brother.
you.
We appreciate you guys.
Thanks, guys, very much. We're going to take a quick little break. Why don't we, after a break, we're going to go check out Mario. Mario's cam. He's been out there all day, moving around, getting some scenes of the new stadium, the locker room, all that. We're going to come back in just a few minutes. You're watching Section 6 Media Day from the new Highmark Stadium.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
For an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs, more information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
Look, Patriot account is not going to close itself. Looks like you're going to be here late again. I need this by morning.
Oh no, not again. My son has a football game tonight.
WNYAthletics.com. You can link me later.
WNYAthletics, your home for high school sports.
Yes.
Seek your next adventure. Make your next memory. Explore your next connection. What will you do next?
Welcome back to Section 6 Media Day here at Highmark Stadium. Tom Prince joining me. I'm Frank Wolf of Western New York Athletics. We heard from Bennett, Hutch Tech. We heard from, who else have we heard? South Park. We got McKinley in Class A McKinley with head coach Brian Davis and Cam Minter, a defensive stalwart. He was first team All-State, I believe, last year. You got a lot of guys returning. A lot of guys have graduated out of the program. Your quarterback, Staples, is gone, but you've got some studs coming back.
Yeah, we do.
It's got to give you some hope that there's another shot at the title. Now, you guys are down in B.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Enrollment in our school actually has went down. It's crazy. When I first started, we had over 1,000 kids, and now I believe we got 653 or 643, somewhere around there. So I've watched the decline for the last 8 years. But yeah, so we're in B now. Here we are.
Just in enrollment, but the football numbers seem pretty good.
Yeah, we should be pretty good. Same as last year, around 30 to 35 kids. So we should still be the same.
You had a dynamic running quarterback last year, who ended up showing that he not only could he run, he could also throw the ball.
Yeah.
And you had some guys on the outside that could catch.
Yep.
Staples was, go on and on.
Right.
What's going to be the look of the offense this year? What do you have under center? Do you have a quarterback?
Yeah, we got Cottrell Rhodes. We call him Cowboy. He was our starter quarterback his sophomore year. He split time with Kaylon Ford. You know, he's another dual threat guy. He's got a big cannon arm. That's why we call him Cowboy. We got some guys at receiver. A lot of guys return back. Our receiving core minus Staples actually returned back. So we got some weapons on the outside. We're very, very explosive. We got a lot of speed. So far, we look like a real physical football team. Up front, even though we lost a lot, we still have 2 guys returning back from our starting line. And the holes that we filled these guys have been stepping up really well all summer and all spring. So we're going to be able to run the football. We're going to be able to throw the ball. We should be able to do a lot of the same things that we've been doing in the past. This year, it's going to look a little different because it's going to be a lot of speed. You know, we used to having a lot of bigger backs and power backs. We got a lot of littler backs. We got a lot of scat back guys. So we're going to get them on the edge more. We're going to start throwing them the ball. So that's going to be something that's a little bit more different. I think we should more look like an air raid team. But other than that, we're going to be the same old McKinley.
What would you say is going to be the biggest challenge for your team? Is it kind of, I don't want to say walking into a season cocky, but you guys are a Section 6 champion. You're going down to B. Some of those teams you may not be as familiar with. How do you keep your team grounded heading into the season? Because they are coming in with a lot of recent success.
Right. Just keeping them humble. Honestly, this is a new season. This is a new team. I tell those guys everything that we've done in the past, it doesn't even matter anymore. They need to make a name for themselves. They don't want to live off of those last year's teams in the past. And the biggest thing is trying to keep them focused on making a section championship, making a state title run, and just keeping them focused and keeping their eyes on the prize and just making sure that those guys are staying humble, but also being together as a family and not just being a whole bunch of individuals. And that's what we've been preaching all summer and all spring, is just being together and being humble.
Do you think it's going to be harder for your kids to play knowing they're going to have that target on their back all season just because they are wearing that heavyweight championship belt with the Section 6 title?
Yeah.
Is it a different approach for you as a coach and how you handle the kids?
No, not at all. Nothing changes for me. You know, yeah, we won sectionals, but again, like, that's in the past. Like, this is a new season. We're in B, where personally I really think that the coaching is really going to be really good. The schemes are going to be a lot different. I think it's going to be tougher to prepare for, honestly. And again, I'm just trying to instill what I think into my kids to make sure that they're staying like level-headed and just not going into every game thinking that it's going to be a blowout or, you know, it's going to be a cakewalk. But yeah, we're ready for all the challenges, and I don't really think that it's going to be a difference with our mentality or anything like that.
Week 1, you go against another team built just like you in Lackawanna, right? Got the speed, got the line, got all those different things.
Yep.
How do you start off on the right foot?
Preparation. Preparation is going to like lead us to a big way. Working hard in practice, uplifting each other, competing in practice every day for that week.
And what's the last football team you played last year?
Brighton.
Okay. Just talk about leaving the field at All High, how that felt, and how you use that to motivate yourself and your teammates heading into week 1 this year. Because that was an interesting way that game went. We were expecting McKinley. I think a lot of us thought McKinley might have had the skill to get through that one, and it didn't happen. So what is going through your mind, and how do you use that as motivation to fuel your offseason heading into week 1?
That's a good question.
Do you think about that game?
No, not no more.
Okay.
I don't think about that game no more. I don't think about the things like living off what he said. I don't think about the past. I just move forward. Playing with these boys for like 4 years, I feel like this class is a very great class. I feel like we're very humble going into this season, humble as going to like Class B. We're very humble. So.
Okay.
I got to find out, are we going to do another bus interview? Because
I would definitely love to have you guys on the bus for sure.
That was a blast. It really was.
See, we want to go on the bus and follow you to one of them away games out of, down the 90, down towards Rochester, because the Far West Regionals this year, I believe, will be at Brockport. You might know the way to Brockport, Coach.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it should be an interesting season. I think it is a different dynamic now that you're down in Class B. That's not a shot at any team in B, because we see some of the best football in our area.
I think so
comes out
too.
of that B, and you're right. The coaching is. You've got Joe Licata there. You got Jimmy Dupree in there. You got Nick over there at Maryvale. So, and
Marcus Rivers over
Marcus Rivers.
We got some great coaches.
Iroquois. And then West Seneca East. These are coaching staffs that have been around. These programs are just always in the mix. Even Depew, I know that the coach there, who hasn't been there long, is the head coach, but he's been running that offense for years. So, you got your work cut out for you. But we wish you guys the best of luck,
Thank you so
man.
much.
You had a good offseason.
Thank you,
And now it's time to go to work, right, Cam?
Yes, sir.
Of course. Okay. Well, good luck to you guys this year. We may check out that Mario Cam. I don't know. Tim over there was talking about maybe going to the Mario Cam instead of going to a break. We're going to bring another team in here in just a minute. You just heard from McKinley. I don't know who's coming up next. I don't know if it's Cleve Hill. Cleve Hill, the Golden Eagles are coming in. Are they still the Golden Eagles or just the Eagles, Tom?
Not sure.
We're going to ask them in just a second. They're coming in. We've got, let's see, I think one of them is Jaden Rainey. I don't know who the other guy is, but he looks like he could throw the football through about 80 yards right now. He looks pretty tough. But we're going to switch out with Cleve Hill. McKinley's taking off, and we're going to bring the Cleve Hill guys in. So Cleve Hill can come in and switch in with Cam and Coach Brian Davis. We'll get those guys in. Tom, so far, we haven't really seen a lot of this brand new stadium. We've kind of been indoors, but the kids are walking around, checking out different areas. There's a media center where they're fielding questions from, I don't know if, I didn't see Pat Colley walk in. I don't know who's doing that.
Well, they said it's standard questions. So they have, like, everyone's getting the same type of questions. So, like, we can't go in and ask questions in there. It's something that is a prepared questions ahead of time.
Okay.
They're in there doing that. You got the locker room, which is unbelievable setup. Every single locker has got a Section 6 helmet and uniform inside that locker. And then to get there, they actually have to walk through, go out to the field. Can't go on the field, but you actually walk right up to the field right up there, and that's something that they get a chance to be able to see. So, no, there's some great things going on. There really are.
We're bringing in the Amherst Tigers, and right now we thought we were going to have Cleve Hill. We'll get Cleve Hill on the flip side. We're going to have a couple Amherst Tigers. Look at them putting in the headsets. These guys are nice, ready to go. Look at those jerseys. 4 guys from the Tigers. Now, who we got here? What's your young?
Quinter Zendes. I play receiver, kicker, and middle linebacker.
Okay, and how about you?
Cam Brown, slot receiver and free safety.
You a younger brother of another Brown that played at Amherst?
Yes.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Introduce the two guys behind you, too.
And this is Max Tedeschi. He plays receiver and corner, and this is Gabe. He also plays receiver and corner.
What's up, Gabe? How you doing, pal?
So loaded with receivers out here we got, right?
4
But
receivers.
who's going to be throwing you guys the ball?
We got a incoming. Well, he's a freshman now, so incoming sophomore. He's pretty good. He's not too big, but he can throw the ball. Mike Hamster, he's good.
So not too big. How big is he?
No, he's not too big. Not big enough. No.
You got a new head coach. Who's your head coach?
Coach Dave. He's over there. But I'm really excited for the season. He brings a lot of energy and practice is a lot more fun.
So you've got a new head coach. How long have you guys been working with him? How long have you guys been kind of adapting the game plan? How you going to attack the season, schemes, that kind of thing? How long have you guys been working with this head coach?
Not too long, actually, because we had another coach, but he actually quit before the season started. So probably 2 months, but just in these 2 months alone, I could already tell I think we're on our way up.
Okay. We got a great stadium. We do at least one Amherst game this year. I know that.
Yeah, I mean, I did the game last year that you guys had against Ken East that you guys had won.
Yeah.
But really now's the turn, right, that you got to start doing. So what's going to be different that's going to help you guys get back on the winning track?
I think actually I'm out of time.
I think honestly the clean slate that we have with this new coach, new offense, I think it's definitely going to help turn us in the right direction. There's definitely a lot of stuff in the past we got to leave behind.
What are you going to leave behind?
A lot of our past difficulties that we've had, And we
bad
just gotta,
numbers. Bad numbers. We got decent numbers this year. We've had some terrible numbers in the years that I've played, but this year we got a decent amount of kids to play. So.
What game are you guys looking forward to the most? Is there a team out there, a school that you just want to play so bad?
Well, South.
Yeah,
okay.
South.
Battle
South.
Main Street.
Yeah, Battle Main Street.
Okay, you know.
Hate South.
Okay, so South for years has been a team that's been in the mix. Amherst hasn't. How are we going to close that gap? Not just with Will South, but other schools in your class.
I think our preparation definitely, like bi-weekly, is definitely going to be big. Because, yeah, that's definitely something we need to focus on.
How is it going so far?
It's actually going pretty good.
Weight room? Is a lot of guys showing up for the weight room and off
Yeah,
field?
we got a lot of people coming to practice, to be honest. So
yeah.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, better than the years in the past. And I think my most exciting part of the next season is our new offense. We got new play calling, new quarterback, and I think it's gonna go well, hopefully.
Well, we wish you guys the best. Do you know who you open up your season against?
West Side East.
Okay, and there's another tough team that was in the Section 6 championship last year, so that's going to be a nice test out of the gate for you guys. We wish you guys the best of luck.
Thank you.
And have a great season, and stay healthy.
Thank you.
Thank you guys very much. The Amherst Tigers making a pit stop here on the WNYAthletics hotline. Is this the WNYAthletics hotline? What are we calling this thing?
Hashtag WNY.
Yeah. So Cleve Hill's coming in. I don't know if the head coach is here, but we got a couple of studs coming in here. I see Glenn Graham, the late great. If he's not a Section 6 Hall of Famer, he should be. He should be a Section 6 Hall of Famer by now. Yeah. I know one of these guys joining us is a gentleman by the name of Jaden Rainey. I'm not sure the other guy's name. Number 11. What's your name?
My name is Julian Arroyo.
You the quarterback?
I'm the receiver.
You are going to be the receiver.
Yes, I am.
Who is your quarterback?
Carmelo Bonilla.
Okay. Now, what has the offseason looked for you guys? What's that look like?
The offseason, it's consists of a lot of training, honestly. It's just we got to be mentally tougher. We came off a pretty rough season last year, so we're trying to bounce back in any way possible we can.
What was the big challenge last year that might have set things off the rails? Was there one particular factor or a few things?
I mean, we try to stay together as a team, but there was obviously some things that went wrong. I mean, we weren't together. We were all different people. We weren't a team. We were Cleveland Hill, but we weren't as a team, so that's not how we roll.
Are you guys the Golden Eagles or just the Eagles?
We are the Golden Eagles.
Golden
yes.
Eagles. That's
yes.
what I like. That's what I thought. For a while, we were referring to you guys as the Eagles, and I think you guys should be known as the Golden Eagles.
Yeah.
So let's make sure we keep that. This guy over, Mr. Rainey, what are you, like a D end? Are you a receiver? Are you a jack of all trades? What's your main position?
I mean, you could say a jack of all trades sometimes, but I'm mostly a running back. I just recently became a running back, I want to say like 2, maybe 3 years ago, but they mostly had me a receiver at some point, so I was playing receiver, and then on defense, they got me at the end and safety.
Okay. You guys look now. What's your rival? Is it Maryvale? Is it Cheektowaga? Is it JFK?
JFK.
It would be JFK. Do you play them this year? Are they on your schedule?
Yes, we do.
Any idea when you guys play them?
Believe it is October 17th.
Yeah. You got them at home, or you got to go there?
At home. Senior night, actually.
Okay. Is that a rivalry because you guys grew up playing with a lot of those guys in local youth football there? You guys all kind of play for the same organization, the same house league and such?
I guess, like, hearing from Coach Graham, I guess it's been, like, a very big rivalry for, like, a minute now. So it's, like, I would say, like, 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
Is
that who Cleveland normally opened? Didn't Cleveland always open up against, like, Maryvale week 1?
They played Maryvale, but they've also played them the last week of the season, too. They've kind of gone back and forth at the bookends.
I know we've had a lot of good guys who've come through WNYAthletics. Cal Phillips was a Cleve Hill Golden Eagle. I don't know where Cal is, but if he's watching, Cal is, a huge supporter.
Think about the Trent Trophy. Yeah, I mean, Dan Evans is also
Dan Evans
Cleve
is
Hill.
a Cleve Hill guy. Wow. Now it works for the Buffalo Bills. I wonder if he's here today.
So there is a lot of history at Cleve Hill that you guys were just talking about. You guys got some major people that have gone through Cleve Hill.
Yes.
Talk about how has any of these guys around the program, do you see anything? Do they help out? What's going on? Because obviously we have, you got Coach Graham here, which to me is one of the best coaches probably that we've seen come through Western New York, one of the best ever. Talk about the history and how it's helped you guys as a program.
Honestly, like the history, it really does mean a lot. Like it's very important to what we have today. If there wasn't a history, we wouldn't have standards to this day. So I feel like it's very important to what you do and to an extent. So it's very necessary for a percent.
Looking at C North, it looks wide open here. It looks like it's anyone for the taking. A lot of these teams like Barker and Eden, they've lost a lot of players. So this division is wide open for you. It just depends on if you guys are hungry enough and you want it that bad enough. But Tom, it looks like it's wide open here.
I mean, listen, you know as well as I do, you're not going to truly know it until you get there out in the field, right? There's always that surprise team or that surprise player we don't know about. So the same question is going to go to you. Who's it for you guys?
Surprise player on our team or just like...
Yeah, for you guys. Who's the guy we haven't heard about yet?
Is it you?
Oh, yeah.
Are you destined for a breakout season?
I'm definitely hoping for a breakout season. I'm definitely hoping to do something different this year. Do something special, like really prove myself. Because I feel like these last few years that I've played, I haven't really shown me to my greatest potential, like do what I know I could do. Because I've played football for like 10, 11 years. And I know I'm capable of a lot of things, and I'm holding myself back a lot because 2 years in a row, like, I broke my leg 2 times. Once in basketball, other time in football, and it held me back a lot, especially these last 2 seasons playing again. So I'm definitely trying to do something different this year and really prove myself this year.
We wish you the best of luck. We want you to stay healthy, and we want to be talking about you, not just week 1, 2, 3. We want to be talking about you in week 7, 8, and same goes for you, Julian. We wish you guys the best of luck this year and have a successful season and try to stay together. You guys got to stay together as a team. If you start breaking off, that's when things happen. But you guys got to be the captains of that team, or whoever the captains are. You just got to stick together and talk things out. Next week's another week, So good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
The rest of the way. And Sel Capaccio was a Cleve Hill guy.
Yeah,
so
that was too.
Okay, so we're going to go to Carson Hayek. I guess he's on the field. Timmy, you're going to go to Carson Hayek.
Thank you.
December 1, started workouts, off-season skill work on the turf. And after I took over 2 years ago, we've seen a progressive increase in the commitment and the buy-in for the off-season training. And this group is now the biggest group that we've had in terms of turnout to weightlifting and skills, speed work, all that stuff. It's been a really exciting off-season because we lost a lot of seniors, but we got a lot of young, hungry kids that are ready to work, and they've kind of proven that over the last few months. So we're excited to get the season rolling.
Speaking about the youth, just what type of opportunities is it for guys who maybe don't have varsity experience to, get maybe a starting position or just get playing time in general?
Yeah, that's one of the pros to having we don't have a JV program, so they go mod 7, 8, 9 right up to varsity 10, 11, 12. So 10th graders are kind of thrust into that position early on, whether they might be ready or not physically or mentally, but they kind of get thrown to the wolves right away, which as long as they take it in stride, it is a good experience for them. But the first couple weeks are definitely an eye-opener for those sophomores, but that's the blessing of having a lot of seniors leave is somebody's got to fill their shoes. So we're excited to watch those kids.
Right, and last question for you. Just what's one thing that's maybe stuck out to you here early that's been different about this group than maybe past teams?
I really like the entire kind of culture around the team. I think we had a really good culture last year. We had a strong group, but I think this year even better. With the top to bottom, the entire roster seems very close-knit, and I'm excited to see them blend together starting camp next week. So should be fun.
Players, we'll now turn to you guys. Camp just a few weeks from now. What's one thing you're most excited about, most fired up about?
Just playing football in general. I'm excited to play football, yeah. Hanging out with the team. I don't really know. Playing football, I mean.
What about you guys? What's one thing you're most excited about this year?
Oh, got to be that first game, I just can't wait to get back out there.
Welcome back to Frank and Tom from Highmark Stadium. We just heard from Carson Hayek, who's out there. I think he's talking to Eden right now.
Yep, Coach Karstead.
We have Clarence in the building. Clarence, it's their time to be interviewed by the WNYAthletics team. Who do we got? We got Harper McKenzie and Trevor Mueller. 2 guys returning to the Red Devils after a pretty good season. First time under head coach, the new head coach, Coach Dixon's first go around with you guys.
Yes, sir.
Year 1 didn't go too bad. You guys probably wanted to end a little bit better, I'm sure, but you got a brand new season. So what did we do from last year to now to get ready for this 2026 season?
So obviously we lost like our entire offensive line, but the new guys coming up, we've worked all summer, we've worked all spring, and I think it's going to be really promising. So
how do you want to see yourself grow and become a better leader and player on this team? What did you work and what do you expect out of yourself this season?
I just want to be more vocal, make sure everybody knows like what they're doing, everything, and just keep everybody together.
As long as you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah, I do.
What about you? You're one of the running backs.
Yes, sir.
It was a big, healthy pool of running backs last year. Didn't you have four guys there?
We had three. Myself, a sophomore, Jake Overhaul, a junior, and Ryan Promlewski, a senior.
Yeah. So is it thinned out a little bit, the running back room?
Me and Jake are obviously the two returners. So we got a couple juniors coming up who were on JV last year. It would definitely help fill the depth chart.
Are you a better runner out of the backfield, or do you like catching passes?
I like just downhill running. Love that.
You think you're going to have to approach things a little bit different, given that you got a younger offensive line in front of you, or just no difference in the way you're going to prepare?
Definitely got a scheme for the pass, probably a lot more.
Okay.
Definitely because it's hard to replace that line. So everybody's gone, so definitely have to find new schemes to create holes.
What's the one game you're looking forward to this year?
Both of us?
Yeah.
Definitely Will North. It's homecoming. It's a big rivalry, so I'm excited.
It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger,
it
too.
is.
Yeah, it seems like those games are a little more intense than they were.
Well, I think that's because they've been in different conferences, right? There's been a time that you're AA, then you come back to A. Will North has done the same thing. I don't know if there's been consistency with you guys in the division. You're starting to see that now, which is why I think you're seeing it get so more consistent in the last couple of years. And then now you're going to go back to an Orchard Park type thing as well. You guys used to play them all the time in the past as well. But I want to go to that line, because that is going to be the biggest thing. We just talked about two teams that are there that have been perennial AA teams along with yourself. You know the line is probably the thing that's going to be whether you can have a successful season or not. So how are these guys going to get prepared and get prepared as quickly as you need them to?
You go.
Get in the weight room, watch film, talk to the former players. I mean, Kai's talent, Ivan, those are probably the best line clearances I've ever really seen. I mean, Ivan, Kai's John Fisher right now. Talent, I mean, D1 at Mercyhurst, that's a big body. I mean, those boys are definitely hard to replace. So definitely just them being mentors to the younger guys to be able to help them out and give them some tips.
Are they around the program? Are they helping out like that?
They both were at college. They're all at college now, but I mean, that's a great group of guys, and I know they would definitely be down to help mentor and just get those guys right for the season.
That's awesome. It's going to be a big year for you guys.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's a lot goes into what Coach Dixon tries to convey into that offense and the way he schemes things up. So that we're expecting, a lot out of you guys this year. We think you guys are going to put on a good show for everybody in Western New York. I don't know what game we have Clarence stream this year. I'm not sure exactly which game, but I know we're coming out to Clarence to stream a game, so please put on a good show for us if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
I know you will. That's why we picked that game.
Yes, we will.
You guys always give us a good show. Best of luck this season. Stay healthy.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Clarence, the Red Devils, they're going to get to work in just a couple of weeks. So actually, I wonder if they start Saturday or Monday. When do you guys start, Saturday or Monday?
Monday.
They're going to start Monday. Maybe we'll go out there Monday. I love that field out there. It's a nice little athletic complex.
Oh, it absolutely is. I love the entrance that you guys do, too, with the smoke and everything, where they come out. You guys, the entrance way when they pump smoke and everything through there. There's a nice entrance that you guys do.
Last year we implemented bagpipes. Coach Dixon, next to our field is like a local church, and they play bagpipes there. So Coach Dixon went and talked to them. We came out with bagpipes this year, so I think we're going to continue.
That's awesome. I love it. Oh, we got to have Mario at one of those games and get that entrance when they come in. So
it was pretty sweet.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. We're going to be bringing Orchard Park in just a second. Another team in Class A. Man, moving on with the Class A teams. Thank you guys very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So, Tom, can we take a quick break? Tim, is it okay if we take a quick break? Tim's going to let us take a quick break. Thank God. I could use a water. Tom Prince, Frank Wolf on WNYAthletics High School, Section 6 Media Day. Back in a moment.
I choose this MOS because I like to work on things, have hands-on.
Track is very important to the Army because it's a very versatile and just modular platform. There's several different variants, and that allows this one vehicle to do several different missions, and it's very important to support just the light infantry and their mission.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
For an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs, more information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
Look, Patriot account is not going to close itself. Looks like you're going to be here late again. I need this by morning.
Oh no, not again. My son has a football game tonight.
At WNYAthletics.com. You can link me later.
WNYAthletics, your home for high school sports.
Yes.
Education has power. Binghamton University students discover it, apply it, unleash it. Unleash your education today.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Welcome back to Highmark Stadium. Frank Wolf, Tom Prince, Section 6 Media Day here. Going through as many teams as we possibly can, a number of players, and just trying to interview as many people as possible. We've got two kids in from Springville, who's now coached by Mark Benton, who's been around for a while. Mark Benton, Cadillacs, Little Valley last year, spent some time at Dunkirk, and he's been around, and I'm excited at what he's going to do with the Springville team, because he did a lot for Cattaraugus, Little Valley. To get a win down there is very impressive. But Liam Fisher's here, and Graham Mahauser?
Grant Mahalski.
Grant Mahalski. I was way off. Two seniors. Looking forward to another season at Springville. How do we close the gap with the other teams in your class to get in there to play for a Section 6 championship?
Well, last year we were coming off a very hard schedule. We played two teams that played in the state championship. But this year we have what I believe is a way easier schedule. We play a lot of teams coming off bad seasons like us, and with the new coaching staff and the players we have and the training and like the work we've been putting in, I think we're going to do very well this year and definitely be able to play with all these teams in our league and have everything be a close game, no blowouts and everything like that.
You've seen a lot of those teams in Class C.
Yeah.
How do you think you stack up with them this year in terms of scheme, offensive line, defensive line, special teams, things of that nature?
Yeah, so last year we definitely got out-coached. We had a new coach. We didn't have a player, we didn't have even a coach in the press box at games. So I feel like we were getting out-coached like bad last year. This year, Coach Benton, Coach McMurdy, the way that we run the ball compared to last year, we have way more counters, reverses, sweeps, everything way off. Like last year compared to this year, it's going to be way different. And because last year we're all power, they knew exactly what was happening. We were going 6-hole, we were going 5-hole. That was it. And this year we have a lot of counters and stuff to throw off teams, and I think we're going to definitely hang with these teams this year.
Sweet. Talk about your role in this offense.
Switching from receiver to quarterback, big change, obviously. I mean, not something I expected, to be honest, but I had to do what's right for my team, step up. When you need somebody, I'm the man to stand up, But I have quarterback experience. I've always had that quarterback background. I can throw the ball pretty far. I can hand off. I know the schemes. I know how to run a huddle. I know how to control a huddle. Like, we don't want to go into me and Minor Grant's senior year. You don't want a quarterback who's never handled a huddle, never been in that varsity scheme standpoint. So that's why we decided to make the change to me, the quarterback, because I have the arm, I have the talent, I have things like that we can get it done, but also we can pull off with the wins with these teams that are now in C North with us.
Was there a game last year that you can remember, either one of you guys can answer, or both, where you said, you know what, we're just off here, and we can't do anything about it now, but come this offseason, this is something that I can really work on to help this team get to where we know we can be?
Yeah.
If you guys can answer that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know about Grant, but it kind of almost felt like every game. Like, we had the talent last year. We had loads and loads of talent. But like Grant said, the coaching is where it was. It was just a power offense, and that's not what we were. We're not a power team. We don't have, like, the biggest guys like the bigger schools do. We're a small school. We're not combined like the other people were in C South. A lot of C South was combined schools where it's 3 schools, like Portville, CSP, all those schools that we faced had talent. You can pick from those 3 schools to get that. We have small town talent, and we can pick those guys, but also we had, I mean, I don't know what I'm going on with this. You can go now, man. I forgot the question, to be honest.
All I would say is
it's a lot at you. I throw a lot at you. I want you guys to know how you guys were what you guys did in the offseason to try and catch other teams.
Get together. I mean, mainly the thing was to build the chemistry between each other. Like, because we lost, like, we didn't lose too many seniors, but we lost a little bit of seniors. We still had a little bit of chemistry from last year that we could build off. And that's the big thing we need in the team is chemistry. Me and Grant, we've been playing football for how many years together? Many. And me and him, we know what each other do. Like, in 7-on-7, we had an ultimate connection. That's all you need. And that's the thing is we want to build between all of the guys. We want all the connection between everybody. Like, we want everybody to be, like, I know every team says we're a family, but, like, we need it literally. Like, we got to be a family. We got to know each other inside and out.
Guys, you talked about the power team last year. I saw you guys a couple times, and I'll tell you, you did have the line. You did have the power right there. Now, I get it because you were right. You constantly knew you were going to run the ball and not go with the pass. But the line was there. It really was. So talk about the line this year, because that's going to be the reason that you guys are able to do something.
So, yeah, this year we got a few returning linemen that played that have started.
At the varsity level.
Our line's big this year, and we got a lot of guys that want to hit kids. That's the biggest thing. I think we have a lot of kids that have that grit, and they want to go out there and block for us, and we want to win. So.
Yeah, a lot of kids noticeably gotten bigger as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Bigger in the strength.
We had a very young line last year. A lot of sophomores, and kids kind of almost turned 10, and get that size on them. They've been all in the gym, and yeah, they're all out there.
Yeah, definitely gotten bigger. A lot bigger line than last year, and with the varsity experience I was talking about earlier, now they won't be new to it. They'll know what to expect.
Do you think you're going to be more of a running quarterback or more of a passing quarterback?
I'm not going to get into detail right now. I don't want to give anything away, but it'll depend on the situation. I'll leave it at that. It'll depend on the situation.
Good answer.
Well, we're looking for a better season out of Springville. I think you two guys are
most
natural-born leaders, so we're looking forward to seeing that on the field. And best of luck. Stay healthy.
Yeah, most definitely.
And have a great season.
Thank you.
That's 2 guys from Springville. We had Liam Fisher and Graham Mahalski. I don't want to mess that up. I butchered it the first time. But Graham Mahalski and Liam Fisher. Listen for those names. We'll be talking about them in the weeks to come. Every Wednesday night, Tom and I do the Western New York High School Football Weekly Show. It's every single Wednesday, 7 o'clock on YouTube. We've been doing this show for at least 8 or 9 years. Dick and I did it for the first 3 or 4. And then Tom and I picked up where Dick left off. And, you know, it's the only high school football show in New York State that does it on a weekly basis and tries to highlight as many teams and programs as we can. And, you know, this year is no different. Every Wednesday we'll be doing that show, and we really encourage you to tune in. And we'll have highlights. We'll have guests. We'll bring players and coaches and alike and administrators, and we'll talk high school football, specifically Western New York high school football. And we encourage you to tune in every Wednesday night. If you're not already a subscriber on YouTube, do that now, because all of our football games this year will be on YouTube. All of them. All regular season games. You know, when we get to the playoffs, that changes a little bit with the contract with NFHS and New York State Public High Schools. But all of our regular season football games, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, will be on YouTube. YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe to YouTube. We got a couple of studs from Maryvale. Look at these flyers coming in. Who do I got here? Who are these guys? Number 15?
It's Jeremiah Mendez.
Okay. All right. So are you guys seniors, juniors?
Seniors.
Tell us a little about yourself.
I'm a linebacker, tight end. Been playing on varsity for 3 years since my sophomore year.
Okay.
And, yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I play wide receiver and linebacker, 4-year starter all years. But I got hurt last year, so making a comeback this year.
Well, good luck, man. Good luck. That's a lot of adversity to come back from an injury to get ready. This will be your senior year?
Yeah.
You want to go out with a bang?
Hell yeah.
What are some of the things Coach Nick Tadaro has been working with you guys during the offseason to get ready for this one?
Discipline, weight, stay focused. That's really it.
You feel stronger today than you did getting into next year?
Yep.
How about yourself? You feel a lot stronger today than you did getting into last season?
For sure, yeah. Been in the weight room a lot. I did get hurt last year, so I was rehabbing from that as well. So, you know, just things like that to help prepare me for this year, because I want to have a big year this year.
You guys lost a big running back. You didn't have him a lot last year, but Hill was a big part of that team heading into the season, so you guys kind of lost early. I think he went down first week of the season, so that kind of changed things a little bit. And then your injuries, too, didn't help matters. So what do you expect out of Maryvale this year if you guys can stay healthy?
Team that's ready to go.
Playoffs for sure.
What do you think about this Bill Stadium?
Oh, it's nice.
It's nice.
Great.
Super nice.
Not too long ago, Maryvale was playing across the street for Section 6 championships. How close do you think this program is to getting back to those days when Maryvale was the talk of the town?
I think we're very close. I'm very confident in this team, this group.
Good to hear. Tom, what do you have for
Yeah, you said you were a young team, though, right? Mm-hmm. Young teams sometimes have to go through some turmoils, have to go through adversity. Why do you think, as a young team, that you could have this success that you're talking about right now?
Just seeing these young players grow throughout the offseason, I'm really confident in them.
And is there positions that a lot of these young players are at?
The secondary, I'd say, and up front.
Okay. So the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then our linebacking core that we have right now is pretty strong. And we have a lot of returners. We do have a lot of young guys who are coming up from JV that can make a big difference early on in our linebacking core and in our defensive front. So, yeah.
Where do you guys start the season?
At home, Iroquois.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big test. Now, they have a new quarterback coming in, but Iroquois is always a dogfight with anybody.
Yeah,
so I know you can't necessarily look at one particular team, but would you say that heading into this season, the sauce, the secret sauce to your success could be the line, or could you say it just be the overall athleticism and skill of the team? Is that going to?
I would say it's us playing as a team.
Yeah, mix of both.
Not singling out one player.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I mean, it's not too long since we were calling Rashad Law's name and who's the great quarterback that they had there for many years, the lefty, Connor Desiderio. So hopefully maybe some of those guys can come around the program. And maybe,
What about the Harpers, too? I mean, our very own Carson Harper was a quarterback there as well.
Yeah, so hopefully some of those guys that had success with your program come back and kind of help you guys, show you what that blueprint looks like. But it sounds like you guys already have it. And Nick Todaro is a wonderful coach.
Yeah.
He's gotten the best out of you guys, I think, the last few years. So hopefully that continues. But thank you very much for joining us on this show. And we hope you guys get through the season healthy and have great senior years, man.
Thank you.
You'll never forget it, hopefully. Have a great time.
Thank you.
Thanks. Maryvale Flyers, thank you guys for joining us. I don't know who we're bringing in next. Looks like West Seneca East. Wow. Now, one of them's Tom coming in with a Yankee hat. I'm going to ask him to politely remove that Yankee hat.
No, you're not.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh.
Now, you do know that this is a Red Sox show, right?
No, it is absolutely not.
What is
Don't
that?
Don't even worry about it.
You're wearing that Yankee hat.
Oh, no. Go Yankees.
Oh.
Red Sox are doing really well, though, so I'll give you that.
Okay. All right.
Go
Now, the Yankees are in Toronto this weekend. You got any plans to go up there?
No. I went to Cleveland, though. Watched one of the games in Cleveland.
Why don't you introduce you?
We do.
This isn't really our studio, but we're stealing it for today. Who do we have here?
Number 15, Josh Urban.
And 24, Joey Molnar.
Okay, two guys returning from last year.
Yep.
You guys had a lot of success. You guys played one of the last teams to play across the street last year. So what are you guys bringing from last year to this year to get ready? What do you guys? Is the identity a run first team?
Well, we really got everything. We got most of our returners back. Got a lot of returners back, so excited to put that together. But yeah, same game plan as last year.
Yeah, I think last year the reason we were so successful was we were able to be balanced in times we needed to, and like third and long situations we were able to throw the ball when we needed to, and I think we're still going to have that element this year, which really I hopefully put us back in the same spot we were in last year.
Talk about the defense.
Defense,
that defense looked pretty good last year.
Yeah, we're really excited about it.
We got like everyone back too.
Coming back.
Yep.
We lost I think we lost a D end or two, but other than that, we're back in the same spot with defense.
Is it a young receiving corps?
It's
yeah,
I would say it's young. I mean, there's me and then
but talented.
Very
the
talented.
One receiver talented. Oh,
can you hear him?
We might have lost the audio.
I can't.
I think we cut out.
Yeah.
Keep talking. You keep going. We can hear you.
You guys can hear us?
Yeah.
What was the question?
Talk about the receivers.
Oh, the receivers. I think we're really talented. We have a really good slot core, and our outsides with both the Hall brothers are really good. They add a really good element to the receiving core. We can just throw it up when we need to and let them go make a play. So.
Okay. What's your role specifically in the offense?
Like in the offense, QB. Right now, I've been working at QB. We're more like almost like a run-in and scrambling, like just to let all my wide receivers get open with time and speed.
Your quarterback graduated last year.
Yeah.
How much did you get? Any center?
Yeah. When he went down with an ankle injury, I stepped in for him, and sophomore year I also played when he got injured. So, and I'm working with him over the off season, working with a couple of QBs over the off season, trying to get that better.
Good. Who do you work with in the off season?
The Marinos, his kids. I've been working with them a lot, working at the field, and just a couple of guys over there at Cheektowaga, just working.
Well, good luck to you guys this season. West Seneca East Trojans, they were in the Section 6 class championship last year, looking to make a return this year and be at UB. So who knows? Maybe we'll see at UB this year. We have them on the schedule, the live stream schedule. We're doing at least one, maybe two Trojan games this year. So we're looking forward to doing
definitely.
that. You guys have an awesome stadium out there.
Thank you.
And you got at least one of your former program alumni is playing the NFL.
Yep.
You see a Dolak every now and again. All right. So who knows? Maybe the next NFL great is sitting here on one of these chairs right now. You never know. We'll have to wait and see. But we'll be back. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Section 6 Media Day from Highmark Stadium on WNY Athletics.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear
That I will support and defend.
that I will support and defend
The Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
For an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs, more information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
Welcome back to Section 6 Media Day at Highmark Stadium. Frank Wolf, Tom Prince, and we've got the Alden Bulldogs with us. We've got Jack Lombardi, a senior, wide receiver and safety, and Aiden Phillips, senior, also a safety and running back. Welcome. Thank you for joining us, guys.
Thank you for having us.
What do you think about the stadium?
It's awesome.
Say it together, just show you how big it is, right? You know what, guys? Did you guys go through the youth program in Alden?
I played it for a couple of years, yeah.
I also played it for a couple of years, yeah.
Okay, so that has always been a top youth program in Western New York. It really has been. But in the last few years, it hasn't equated up to the varsity level. So what's going to be the secret this year for you guys that's going to help you get to the next step again?
So we have our AJFC night, which is, AJFC is like the little kids and all their football stuff. So we have that as one of our nights for one of our games. Get the community together. It's going to be awesome. I mean, I know there's a lot of kids that are coming up now. I mean, our classes, the sizes have doubled, especially with that, and a lot of kids are playing football now. So it's all getting bigger and better again.
Yeah. Is that new, that you guys are having a day like that? Is that something new that you guys are doing?
We might have had it last year.
I know we've done it in years past. I know they want to keep bringing them to games because, like, the kids like looking up to, like, kids like us and seeing that they could still play football through the levels of high school.
How does that make you guys feel?
It's awesome. We get to be role models.
Yeah. I remember when I was little and we used to go to those nights. I think I went to one, and I remember, like, seeing those guys like, man, I want to play.
Well, you guys are also the role models as seniors on this team.
Yep.
So talk about right now the role that you guys are playing as leaders on this team, and what does the team look like for the season?
So our team, we're kind of struggling on numbers at the moment. So right now we're JV and varsity are combined. So there's a lot of young kids, and I think just being a leader and showing them how to act and what to do, especially starting in the huddle and warm-ups, getting them to follow our routine is definitely important.
Yeah, they kind of have to, like, not rely on us, but, like, sometimes they're, like, not focused in or not locked in as much, and, like, we definitely see it. It's like older kids, like, they gotta kind of, like, I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say here, like, they gotta be more involved with it.
That C North division, we've already mentioned it a couple of times, but it looks wide open for the taking. We saw you guys last year. I can't remember the game we did, but I saw you guys play. Maybe Wilson. Yeah,
Wilson was a rough one.
Wilson was a rough one, but there were times you guys made good plays in that game. That was, I mean, yes, Wilson had a day, but there were times during that game where you guys stepped up and made big plays. There weren't a lot of them, but you did make plays in that game. You think as a team you guys have gotten better since that Wilson game?
100%. I mean, we're coming in with more unity, definitely. I mean, that was the first year of a brand new coaching staff after, you know, a lot of success in years past. Not a lot of kids started, whatever it was, but we've got new coaches now. We're feeling better. I'm pretty sure we're feeling better, right?
Oh, yeah. It's definitely like the new coaching staff has definitely brought, like, people back to the program. Like, I played my freshman year, and like hearing there's a new coach, and like I kind of wanted to meet him. Like I went to the meeting, and overall he was a really nice guy, and he kind of like persuaded me. He got me into playing. Like it's a good program so far. Like
Yeah.
we're really liking it.
And there is a former Bulldog, I believe, playing at UB, Robbie Westmiller.
There it is, yep.
So, and his dad's a coach, Will East, assistant coach. I think he's standing over there.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's guys from Alden that have gone on and played the next level. And you know, we could be talking to two of the next ones here. So good luck to you guys this season. You guys,
Thank you.
honestly, the division's wide open for the taking. If you guys can keep it together and just play tough and be ready to go week one and don't take any weeks off next thing. I mean, this is wide open. So you got a shot here.
Yeah, I think we got it.
So yeah, I think we have a chance.
Good luck to you guys the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
So a couple of Alden Bulldogs, Jack Lombardi and Aiden Phillips, a couple of safeties, a running back. You got a receiver in there, 2 seniors. We're looking forward to them having good seasons. We're going to bring in a couple of Will East characters. Good job, Jack. Good luck to you.
Good luck,
Aiden.
guys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
All right, so Will East is here on the program. I don't know who I'm looking at, but they look like they're guys that can kick my butt, so I'm not going to insult them at all. All right, Will East, who I got here?
Anthony Martis.
Joe Santoro.
You know, when you don't have helmets on. Joe Santoro, we've been talking about you for the last couple of years.
I guess so.
Are you a senior now?
Yeah.
Okay, wide receiver, jack of all trades.
I guess I could go by that.
Anthony Martis, a gunslinger, working with Joe Licata all these years, and here you are. Senior year, you ready? Are you a senior?
Yep, ready to go.
What can we expect out of the Will East Flames this year? Dynamic offense?
Yeah.
Dynamic offense.
Last year we were very heavy seniors. This year we're very young, so like it's like coming like we're gonna have new kids, new defense kind of thing. It's gonna a lot of the weight's gonna be on the shoulders of the offense this year instead of last year. Like we kind of relayed back because the defense was so good that we didn't need to be like as high powered as we're gonna have to be this year. So it's gonna be a new challenge, but I think we're gonna be up to the task.
I'm thinking our offense is going to be generating lots of points every game, and that will take stress off the defense. We're going to have a lot of players maybe playing both ways, so kind of getting ready for that.
Has anything changed? Like, did this thing change with Coach Turlo's offense at all as far as, you know, schematics go, or the way he calls the offense, wording, things like that? Or is it basically the same and easy to remember? And
No, it's been the same since like first year JV. They plant it there, so like we're ready for when we get the varsity, and they haven't changed in a couple years. Some things change here and there, but overall it stays the exact same.
It makes it easier to work out during the off season.
Yes, totally.
What do you guys do during the off season? Like, what were you guys doing a month ago, 2 months ago?
We're doing team workouts. We started a couple weeks ago, like Wednesday practices with helmets and pads, and getting ready to go like through that. Working like 7-on-7s, obviously, with WNYAthletics and Coach Matches over there.
How's the modified program and how that feeds into JV and then varsity?
It's very good. Greenway's gone now, so it's going to be a new coaching staff, but Torillo's going to help out with that and stuff.
What would you say to maybe a lazy 7th grader who decided not to play football this year to kind of talk him into maybe coming out for the team next year?
I think the lessons and the life lessons that I've learned throughout playing football in my life, kind of teaching me how to fight through adversity, and you find something that you love to do, and it gives you motivation, and it kind of just makes you want to be better for your team and for yourself.
Did you play modified football for Williamsville?
I did. No, I didn't. I started 7th grade at Williamsville East.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about you?
Yeah, I played Williamsville Junior for like 4 years before I got to modified, and then I got to the modified level, and I was already like ready to go. But like it started from there, and like the groundwork was there, but we had to build off of it, kind of thing.
Well, we wish you guys the absolute best of luck this season. Who's your rival, anyways? Is it North or is it South?
It's South. We don't play North now. We play North. We'd have to play them in the playoffs if we were to play them.
Yeah.
So it's probably South.
So it's kind of like you do that red-blue game.
Yeah.
You did it last year. It was pretty
It's
cool.
the last year of the game. Game of the year this year.
Yeah,
It was
that's
first
pretty
last
cool.
year.
It was actually almost a Dick Gallagher game. We just couldn't get it. Maybe next year. Yeah. But on the way out, if you can take that kid in the black shirt who refused to play football this year, take him outside, and maybe take him in the locker room and talk him into playing, that'd be appreciated.
Will do.
All right. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, guys.
This year. Joe,
Thank you.
best of luck to you this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anthony, good job. Good luck this year. Good luck. We got Lancaster coming in. This could be trouble. We got Lancaster here. Oh, my gosh. Is the fix in? Lancaster here. Is the fix in?
Yep.
The fix is in. Week 1, McQuaid. Dick Gallagher Kickoff Classic. Thank you guys for being a part of that game. We appreciate it. You guys, the Lancaster program is so storied. Do you feel ever extra weight on your shoulders? Like, do you feel like you're carrying the whole town on your shoulders every Friday night when you take that field?
I mean, yeah, but, like, it's a good thing. Like, I like the feeling of, you know, the whole town coming out and watching us, like, our hard work pay off.
Okay. You had your shot last year. You had your ups and downs, but you've been working. I talked to the coaches, and I know you've been doing a lot in this offseason. How would you assess your offseason heading into is this going to be your senior year?
Junior year.
Your junior year. How would you assess where you were last year and into now?
Over the offseason, just been a lot of growth, you know, been in the weight room with the whole team, you know, early mornings with STA. They've been getting us real good, real ready for the season. You know, just going to the turf with my guys and getting that connection it's been going very good.
Last year, first time Coach Rupp doesn't get to the stadium. There has to be right now a little bit of extra incentive right now. Talk about what it's been like so far in the off season, because that's got to be something you guys have talked about.
Yeah, that's been a focal point. We thought about that. That wasn't where we wanted to end up last year, and been working every day to get better, to get back at the stadium at UB this year, actually. And, yeah.
What's different? What's going to be different?
I think it's the connectedness of the team, the senior leadership. We, as seniors, we have to step up, and we do something in the summer with our units, so we have to complete tasks as a group to really form that chemistry as a team, because the more chemistry you have on the team, the more you know your brothers, the more confident you're going to be out in the field.
What you guys do in the off season really is second to none. I love some of the things that the coaching staff does with you guys, and there's awards and stuff that you guys you guys can go after and get too, right? Talk about some of those things that you do in the off season and some of those awards.
Yeah,
Well,
you got it. I got it. All right. Well, we do different tasks, like we do bake-offs together. We cook desserts as a team together. We go to the Boys and Girls Club and do like skits as a team. So all those different activities just make us stronger as one unit, and it's really good for us to have that chemistry.
And then there's talk about the awards. Like there's certain things that you guys can win, right?
I mean, we can win a steak dinner at Coach Manziel's house.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Can he cook?
Yeah.
It was pretty. My unit won that.
Yeah,
It was pretty good.
both of our units
Yeah,
won.
we won
Manziel
last year.
can
Yeah,
cook?
it was good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I wasn't sure. You know, I always see him from like he reminds me of a guy that would get into the kitchen because he's a science techer.
Yeah.
He'd get in there, just throw anything into a pan and just blow up his kitchen. That's the kind of cook I think he was. But he could do it.
Yeah.
All right. I'd hate to have a scientist go in there and just try and mix and match things. But all right, if you say he can do it, he can do it. You guys are going to be playing McQuaid, team from Section 5. You guys are familiar with them. I mean, maybe not you two guys, but the program is. How do you guys? I don't know if you guys knew who Dick Gallagher was. You know, he's a little before your time, but you know, he's a guy that's you know ingrained in the fabric of high school football, just like a Lenny Jankowitz would be to Lancaster.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know who Lenny Jankowitz is, but that's Lenny Jankowitz. What he means to Lancaster, that's what Dick Gallagher meant to high school football throughout Western New York and even down in the state. So you guys are going to be playing in the very first inaugural Dick Gallagher Kickoff Classic. It's game 1 at 6 o'clock at UB, Broadview Stadium. And, you know, we need you to put on a good show for us. So
Oh, yeah, we will.
no added pressure.
Yeah.
No added pressure. But come ready to play because I know McQuaid is looking forward to it. Is it? You guys on social media? Is there trash talk going on at all? Or you don't really pay
we
attention?
don't really do that stuff.
Okay. Very good. You do the talking on the field.
Do the talking on the field, yep.
All right. Well, come ready to play on Friday, September 4th. Good luck this season, guys. Stay healthy.
Thank you. Yep.
Have a great season. Couple of Eric Rupp's boys. Jason Manziel is here. He's had a couple of studs in his family, quarterback that team.
Absolutely. Baseball, basketball, football, everything.
Now we've got one of their rivals. This is a Lancaster rival in Orchard Park. We got a couple of Orchard Park studs here. That's not John Mecca, is it?
No.
Is John Mecca here?
No, he's not here.
Okay. Who do we got here?
I'm Matthew Wright.
Oh, yeah. You might have won an award or two for your football.
Yeah.
Jaden Hassett.
Jaden, you're going to get another shot at quarterback, huh?
Yes, sir.
So are you a junior or senior this year?
So I'm going to be a senior this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you came into your own last year. You got a lot of work in.
Yeah.
How have you improved since last year? You did pretty well, I thought, last year.
Yeah. I'd say rocky start. I mean,
of course.
I feel like
AA quarterback. Here you go. Here's Bennett.
Exactly. I mean, I think I've really perfected my craft this offseason. I've been practicing with a local 7-on-7 team, Blaze. Ran by Coach James Malroy.
Yeah.
And
might have heard of him.
Yeah. And I've improved so much from there. I mean, just the speed of the game. Like we go play. We play teams from Colorado. We play teams from all over the board. And I feel like I've gotten used to a faster speed of the game throughout the off season, and then just putting in the work in the gym and stuff like that, and going on the field with my boys and just getting after it, just ready to compete.
You're seeing the play develop in front of you.
Yeah.
Clearer than you did.
Yeah.
Jaden, I talked to Coach, and he said one of the things that he was working with you in the offseason was film.
Yeah.
That was one of the biggest things, so you could read and do things a little bit differently. Talk about how that's helped your game.
Yeah, so I sit down. I mean, I guess you could say I'm a film junkie. I swear I'm.
Were you before?
I wasn't before. No.
Okay.
This is actually kind of new for me. It's funny now. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I'm scrolling, and I'm just every other video is something about football, and it's some sort of breakdown of football. And I think that's helped a lot with coverage ID, pre-snap, post-snap, like watching the safeties roll and stuff like that. Like it's like I've gotten so much better at that because through experience from this past year and stuff I've been doing in the off season. Like my coverage ID is quicker now, and I feel like I'm ready to compete. I feel like I'm ready to compete at a double A level and at a higher level, and since we're going down to single A, I mean, still really good competition. I'm very excited to get it after it with those guys.
Matt, you're with your junior season, obviously, maybe that puts you on the map in terms of who's who of high school football, returning players. How do you follow that season up?
I think just kind of going in with the same mindset, win each week. I think that's something in Orchard Park that I think means a lot to us. I said in the other interview, our coaches do a great job just kind of preparing us for each week. And, single A, new opponents, stuff like that. But I think, they're going to get us ready for each week. And that's a huge part of, the success I had my junior year. I think it's just, same thing going into my senior year.
I know you're playing the Class A now, but is there a team out there that you're just looking forward to play? And
I
when
think,
is that?
I think West Seneca West. We have them
Yeah.
on homecoming. That should be
Okay.
a good game. So I'm looking forward to that.
Why that one? You know a lot of guys over there, or just
we past couple of years we do uppers camp with them.
Okay.
And we scrimmaged them and we did a 7-on-7. So I think we play them a decent amount. Non-competition, but now I think it's finally.
We're in Orchard Park.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best place for wings in Orchard Park? Because we're in Orchard Park. We may have to go out to lunch in a few minutes here.
I'm not a wings guy, honestly. It's
Matt.
I don't mind wings. I like wings. I'll go to Barbells in East Aurora. That's a good
Okay.
one. I don't know if you guys have been there. That's a pretty.
Nowhere
good
in
one.
Orchard Park
Yeah.
you should go to, even for a pie. Take the wings out of the equation.
Leo's is good. Go to Leo's.
Okay.
Leo's. I like Leo's. Yeah. But,
Jaden?
For wings, it's closer to West Seneca, but I go Duff's.
Okay.
I go Duff's. I like it from there. And then I like Leo's too. Leo's is
Matt,
good
before
pizza.
we go, because I truly believe you may be one of the top defensive players coming back in Western New York, but you're going to need help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So talk about the help that's going to be around you on the defense that's going to make this team a special defense this year.
Yeah, of course. I think we're getting a new defensive line a little bit. We still have John on the edge, but fresh D line, two new linebackers that were on roster last year, but we're not a starter, and I have full confidence in them that they'll do their job, and our coaches are coaching them up great. So I think we're losing a couple guys, but I don't really think it'll make much of a difference going into the season.
We're looking forward to another hard-hitting season out of Orchard Park. I know we're streaming at least one or two of your games, so Good luck. Stay healthy, Matt. Good luck to you. The rest, I know, enjoy your senior year. And Jaden, we're looking to watch you to continue to get better and better each year. So, do you still work with Kinder at all? John Kinder, 1 year?
Yeah. I work with John Kinder every once in a while, and then
Okay.
also I'll work with Coach Licata.
Okay, very good.
So.
Good luck to you guys this year.
Thank you.
Best
Appreciate
luck.
it. Thank you very much.
As the Orchard Park Quakers, they get Frontier. That's a team they haven't played in a while, and that's like one of their rivals too. We're bringing Frontier in right now. Very good. All right, so who do we have from Frontier here joining us?
Josh Veronica, head football coach.
And Glenn Echeverria, quarterback.
Josh Veronica.
One of my Southtowns travel players is still here, so.
Yeah, you started at Joe's. You went back to Frontier
Yeah.
last year, and you really seemed to fit in pretty good over there.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, just talk about that. Was your junior year?
Yes, sir. That was my junior year.
Okay. What? Just talk about how you felt more at home.
Yeah.
It looked like things kind of a little easier for you over at
Yeah, for sure.
Frontier.
Especially going back to Frontier, going back to my friends, and where I initially grew up with. I just have a tight bond with all my teammates there, and thought going back home was the right decision for me. And obviously last season wasn't what we wanted, but I'm looking forward to a good season coming up.
Coach Veronica, your first year at Frontier. You don't recognize me, but I recognize you since you were probably about 5, 6 years old at St. Amelia's, sitting about 30 pews, walking in a little late. I will say, here come the Veronicas. Yeah, we're almost to the first.
Better late than never.
But anyways, good to see you. Good
You
to
as
see
well.
you. I
You as
was
well.
excited to hear that you were taking over the reins there.
I'm excited too.
What led you to Frontier?
I started applying a couple years ago. As soon as I finished college and finished playing and everything, I was missing it and couldn't not get back into it. So I applied, got the assistant job with the 7th grade team a couple years ago. Been working with the modified program, the JV, and the varsity job opened up, and it was too good of an opportunity to not throw my hat in the ring. So we certainly got a lot of work to go. And everything is going to start with culture for us. If I brought in just a different playbook and that was the only change I made, we would have a very similar result. But it's the way that our team views Frontier football has to be completely different. The way that we lift, the way that we condition, the way that we teach plays, all of it has to be completely different. So we've been working for that culture change since I got the job in March.
Yeah, I mean, Frontier, as long as we've been doing this 2016, whenever we started, and a little before that, we would look at Frontier, and that was always like that hard-hitting, tough, physical, running team. Would they run that wing?
The wing team.
Yeah. But you guys were always like a very tough running. Are you going back to that, or is this going to be just a wide-open offense?
Wide open, wide open.
Okay.
But my goal as a coordinator is to be as difficult to game plan against as possible, to show as much variety as we possibly can. So there's going to be a lot of power running, a lot of physical in the trenches football, but we're going to add some flash to it too, and a bunch of different looks in the run game, a lot more downfield passing than you're typically used to seeing from Frontier.
And there's a lot going on at Frontier. I mean, you got the new baseball field, new softball field, new lacrosse practice area, and then the football field looks great. It always has.
It's some of the best facilities in Western New York. So
It's
we're
a long
excited
walk,
about that.
though. It's a long walk. It's a long walk to get back there.
Just to the football, I mean, because you're right, they're some of the top facilities. But I'll tell you one thing that Frontier has been building. Because you said you were down on the modified program, but the numbers and the camps that you guys have been doing have really been building, and you're seeing more numbers than maybe you have in years.
Yes.
Talk about that and why your culture change is going to help all those players as well.
It's a lot of excitement. You got the new stadium. This is a 2-minute drive from where our school is. Everyone in Buffalo's got football in the brain right now. And so you're seeing that in kids showing up to our modified program. The problem over the years has been we haven't been as competitive of a team, and so the kids who are taking football seriously had been looking at other schools traditionally to do that, or other sports, because they didn't see a successful path there. But that's completely changing. The facilities are one piece of it, like you said. New concession stand opening up this year to make that long walk worth the trip. But that's the goal. Is when these kids get to 8th grade, they see a future at Frontier football. They see it as a place where they're going to be trained well, where they're going to get looks to play at the next level if they want to, and they're going to be competitive here in Section 6.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing the changes at Frontier, and we do wish you the best of luck.
I appreciate that.
Turn that program around. Not that it's not a bad program. It's always been a good program. Tough with St. Francis right in your backyard.
Certainly.
Things of that nature. Sometimes things are just out of your control. But Glenn came. Glenn.
Yeah.
came back to the program, and hopefully that will lead others to stay home as well and contribute to that program. And hopefully, who knows, maybe we'll see at UB at the end of the season. You never know. But best of luck to you guys. And who's your first game?
Sweet Home. Sweet Home.
Okay.
September 4th. It's coming quick. It's a great matchup for us.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to starting the season with a bang.
Is that at home or is that Sweet Home?
That's at home.
Okay.
That's at home.
Can't
So
wait.
Glenn's going to be a big piece of what we're doing. He's been working hard, leader in the weight room, and just, we know our guys can look to him for a great example. So he's going to be a big leader on what we're doing on the field this year.
Well, good
Glenn,
luck
what
to you guys.
position are you going to be doing this year?
I'm going to be playing quarterback this year.
Okay. So you got to be excited hearing what he's talking
Yes,
about,
sir.
about opening up
Absolutely.
everything, right?
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
so
Thank you very
Thank
much for
you.
joining
Great
us.
to see you
Thank
both.
you.
So we're going to stick with it. I think we've got maybe Cheektowaga coming in. Are they going to try and get in here? The Chargers. Look at these guys. You're not even going to recognize their coach when you see him. Bobby Musatelli's been working out like a madman. You seeing Bobby's videos?
No, I haven't seen the videos.
Wow. Coach, if you guys are working half as hard as Coach Bobby Musatelli has worked in the offseason on himself, you guys are going to have a great season because Coach Bobby has been putting in the man hours. I mean, I think I know every inch of his basement now. I never even stepped foot in it. You seen his videos?
Yeah,
This dude's a work.
he's been telling us about it. He said
Man.
he's down 40 pounds. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, he's inspiring. He's inspiring other people. Trust me.
Absolutely.
Hopefully he's inspiring you guys because Cheektowaga is one of those schools that have always had a good football program, but it's been a while
I know.
since Cheektowaga has made it a good run. So we're hoping this is the year. And we know Coach Bobby knows his football.
Yes, sir.
Just introduce yourselves. Tell us who you are and what positions you play, what years you are.
My name is Jaden Carnuth. I play middle linebacker and guard. I'm class of 2027. And honestly, to add on to what you said, I believe last year was like a very good year. It was laid a foundation from the seniors. They helped us bring the program out of the dark, like you said. Past years, just we got lazy, arrogant, cocky.
We saw stuff last year that
Yes, sir.
was lead us to assume that this thing is starting to change. We did see sparks last year.
Yeah, and honestly, I think the seniors for that, they did a great job laying it out for us, and we look to carry the same torch.
My name's Jordan Graham. I'm a receiver, corner, safety, class of 2027. Last year, the seniors, they really showed us, if we really give hard work all year round, starting in January when the season ends, that we could, build a good program back up from where we've been the past couple years. Like Jaden said, it's just been a lot of arrogance, a lot of cockiness, and people thinking that they're better than other people, and it's not all one team.
And now you're just trying to come together as a team and play as a team, 11
Yes,
men
sir.
on the field at one time.
Yes, sir.
I feel like a lot of people, there was more about like selfishness, and they always thought about themselves rather than what does the team need and what do we need to build a better bond and to see where this can go. And honestly, I feel like the chemistry is what we've been working on a lot in the weight room in the off season, and I'm proud to say I think we're going to do good this year.
So you two guys seem to have that mentality down, and you're preaching it. Are they listening?
Yes, sir.
Guys? Okay.
I really do believe so. We have a great group of young guys coming up. We're in the weight room. The numbers are good. We're looking good. I'm glad.
And we have great leaders. We have great leaders. My two other guys that are with me, Jackson and Lamar. We have great leaders with us to build this young core and build a great group to hopefully the next coming years where we could get back to that long stretch.
What's going to be the secret to success? What's this team going to be known for this year?
Playing hard and honestly getting heads to the ball on defense and on offense, just using our athleticism. We're not really big on size, but we're big on heart, and we're going to play hard.
Talk about your lines, the guys up front, and then talk about those skill positions. And what is an area that you can say for certainty that Tom and I would be talking about and noticing? We do a show every Wednesday, High School Football Weekly, the only high school football show in Western New York.
Sir.
We want to start hearing and talking a little bit more about Cheektowaga. If we are, who are we talking about?
I think a big part is our defensive line. That's a big thing you guys are going to be talking about this year. They're playing hard up front, and being a linebacker behind them, it's great. They open up gaps. They do what they need to do, and I'm proud to say that I can just play behind them.
Yeah, the linebackers at Cheektowaga, we've always been talking about the linebacker play. They're always tough,
Yes, sir.
hard-hitting, relentless, and good pursuit of the ball. You see that and yourself and the other linebackers?
Yes,
with you?
sir. Honestly, me and Lamar, I think we're going to bring back that central linebacker type. Like you said, hard-hitting, fast to the ball, calm, smart. We're going to bring that back.
Who do you guys open up against this year?
Newport.
Okay. Up there?
No, we play at home.
Okay. So that's a game that another team that has struggled too, like yourself. So you could get off to a good start
Yes, sir.
this
Yes,
year.
sir.
It
We're
starts
gonna
at week 1.
Come play hard.
What's the rivalry? Is it Maryville? Is it still Maryville?
Honestly, yeah, Maryville and Depew a little bit. Both games that we're looking forward to.
Okay.
I feel like the rivalry is definitely Pioneer. You know, I feel
Also
like,
that, yeah. Senior night.
Yeah, senior night. You know, we're definitely. Last year they beat us, so definitely we're coming with some revenge and wanting to come, and you know, play hard, really showcase our talent and the skill guys we got.
You guys put on a good season this year. You two guys might be able to play next year. Any thoughts of playing collegiately?
For me, not for football, but for baseball, I'm definitely looking towards it.
Okay.
And honestly glad.
Yes, I definitely look forward to playing in college. You know, it's a couple schools that have reached out to me, so I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Good luck to you guys. Stay healthy and have a great season.
Thank you so much.
Cheektowaga Chargers getting ready for a 2026 season with Coach Bobby Mucitelli. Bobby, if you're out there, great job in the offseason getting these guys ready and working on yourself, too. You look great out there. The Seahawks. The Seahawks are here. Look at these guys. All right. So we got Maritime, Global, and CSAT, right?
No, Maritime,
okay. Maritime,
Tapestry, and
Tapestry,
CSAT.
and CSAT. Okay, so those are the teams. One more time because I'm slow.
Maritime,
Yep.
Tapestry, and CSAT.
First time with CSAT. Any of you guys go to CSAT?
No, sir.
No, I go to Tapestry.
Okay.
I go to Maritime.
Okay. Is there a lot of difference between the two schools? What is the stark difference between those two schools? Maritime's more of that regimented. You got to wear a uniform every day. Push-ups, sit-ups.
Yeah.
I got you. You guys don't do that at TAP?
Nah, just a basic high school.
How do you like it over there?
I like it.
Okay.
Tapestry's a nice school.
What
Nice program.
Why don't you introduce yourselves, your names, what positions you play, and what years you are?
I'm Alice Irvin. I play quarterback, class of 2028.
Okay. Going into your junior year.
Yes.
Very nice.
I'm Adrian Choro. I play O-line, D-line, senior year.
Okay. So you had another quarterback in front of you last year, did you not?
Yes.
Did you learn a lot from him? Jalen?
Yeah, Jalen Coleman.
Great
talent.
What kind of impression did he leave on you?
He left a lot. Like how he used to run around, get out the pocket, throw the ball. Great.
Where did you play previous to this program, like youth leagues and all that stuff? Where did you play, and do you have quarterback experience?
No, I don't have quarterback experience, but I've been practicing. This would be my first time ever starting as quarterback.
Okay, cool.
I played for the Gators.
Okay.
Yeah, Gators 12U.
Okay.
I played linebacker for them.
Okay. Any of those guys on this team?
No.
No? All brand new players?
All brand new players.
This isn't your first time on varsity, though?
No, this is not my first time on varsity.
Okay. You guys were a good team last year. A lot of good players returning, or did you lose a lot?
A lot of good players returning, like Davion Blackwell.
Okay.
We mostly lost a lot.
Yeah,
You lost some, but yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you lose the most? Was it in the skill position, or was it on the line?
Line.
Line and skill position.
So you think you got more focus on what you need to do? It gonna be a tougher season, or?
Tougher season with new classes.
Okay.
Getting the new guys, getting cash up to CSAT because previously they didn't have a football program. So the new guys that have never played football, we've been trading them to get up to the level we need to be at this year.
Cool. Talk about your coaching staff and how you get along with all those guys.
Hmm?
You got a coaching staff.
So we have a new coaching staff, yes.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I
From
think
Bennett?
Yeah, from Bennett.
Yeah.
Coach
Really
Scott,
good.
great coach.
Oh, yeah.
Really
So he
hard.
got you running hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's demanding. Yeah. But a guy coming from a school like Bennett where they've had a lot of success, you gotta appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, he wanted to go there. He wanted to come and coach you guys. You know, so he's got a big challenge in front of him, of course, but you got to be pretty excited that a guy from Bennett left that staff to come coach you guys.
No, definitely.
Yeah, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yep. Tom?
I tell you, I watched you guys last year against Roy Hart Parker, and that was a smash mouth football game, on both sides of the ball. You just said you lost a lot of the line. How are you going to bring that smash mouth football back? What are we going to see from the line?
Well, all of us that are still here from last year, we've been training a lot in the weight room and getting a few new guys on CSCT training in the weight room a lot to get to the level to get stronger. But we just stay focused and do our jobs. So I think we can push through.
West York Maritime, Tapestry, and CSAT, brand new into the program. They're up in Class A and A1 division with A2 with Hamburg, North Tonawanda, South Park, Grand Island, Williamsville East, Kennys, and Star Point. That's going to do it for the morning session here at Highmark Stadium for the Section 6 Media Day. Thank you to Tim Gardner for producing this section. Tom Prince, my tag team partner, and I'm Frank Wolf, Western New York Athletics, and Francis Beck's here, Michael Goodberry, all you guys doing a good job out in the field, Mike Goodberry and Carson and Mario, great job. We'll see you in the next session of the Section 2, or class, second period? What are you calling that? The second session coming up in about an hour. Tune back into WNY Athletics. Thank you for joining us.